What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another live stream. Let's go. Tonight will hopefully be a good a good game. That's the goal. I'm gonna be on my hopium and hope that tonight's a good game. We got Vikings, we got Rams, and we got a game tonight. This better be a good game. After yesterday, bro, I don't think anyone can stomach a crappy game again. Like, this is the playoffs, man. If I wanted to watch crappy football, I would have streamed every primetime game. But this is, supposed to be good. I'm scared that the Vikings are going to crap the bed because it's the playoffs and Sam Darnold is going to, like, revert back to typical Sam Darnold. I'm just hoping that's not the case. I kind of just want a shootout because last night we got a pretty good game. The Buccaneers-Commanders game, pretty good. We can give it a lot of credit. I just want something like that, but with more points. Maybe like 2 or 3 more touchdowns. Sunday night, Thursday night. Yes, exactly. I just want a good game, man. Give me a good game. And the Bills better beat the Ravens, by the way. I swear on everything. The Bills don't beat the Ravens, I'm going to be pissed. Because that's the one thing that's going to ruin my whole playoff experience. I won't be live for that game because I don't want to watch the Ravens freaking win that game. But I'm hoping the Bills can take care of their job. One job. Alright, let me get my game set up. Game starts at 8 o'clock, but as always, before the game, they do the national anthem. At who? What do you mean at who? I'll be mad at the Bills. If they lose that game to the Ravens, I will be mad at the Bills. Alright. Ooh. So, how many? Let's see. Hold up one sec. Game starts in 2 minutes, but they gotta do the national anthem first. So, it's gonna be a whole entire national anthem thing before the game. Jason Kelce is now... I didn't realize Jason Kelce was actually on ESPN. I should have realized that. Oh, come on, watch it for the Bills. I don't know. 2 analysts took the Rams. 2 analysts took the Vikings. So, Jason Kelce thinks the Vikings will win. I don't know at this point. And that's another thing that I talk about on social media. I watched that game, that Bills game. They're like, the referees cheated for the Bills versus the Broncos. No, they didn't. Bro, I feel like people who say that didn't watch the game. They took one screenshot of the referee talking to Josh Allen, and they take that as, the referees cheated for the Bills. No. That game was actually a pretty well officiated game. It wasn't a bad officiated game. The Bills just won. They just dominated. But everyone turns it into this huge thing of, the referees are cheating for the Bills to win. Nah. Just a pretty good game by the Bills. Referees just, did their job. Which I think is why we always have bad referees. Because when the refs do good, fans are like, referees cheated. They cheated. They cheated. When they do bad, they're like, it's not my team. It's not my team. I can't wait till Roger Goodell this offseason comes out with the referees are not a problem. They're good. I will say this season, though, I mean, they really weren't that bad. There's obviously some key situations where they messed up. But I feel like every year they mess up, right? Every year they are awful. But I feel like this year might have been like 1% better than previous years. I don't remember too many times this year where we had absolute chaos of people saying that the refs were awful. What's up, Casey? How you doing? What's up? I don't remember this year being that bad. Unless I'm completely forgetting. Like, that's kind of saying something. But I also feel like it's because the Chiefs were so bad. Like, the Chiefs played so bad that I feel like it kind of... the referees couldn't go crazy with them anymore. And then the refs, obviously the Chiefs had the devil magic, so you on board, it'll be a high-scoring game, plus you'll get to watch the Ravens lose. You know what? Funny, I don't think that's going to be a high-scoring game. I have a random feeling that that's going to be like a 17 to 13 game. I don't even think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Because, I don't know, Lamar Jackson, I feel like he's going to choke in that game. And I don't know if the Bills with their rushing attack, the Ravens actually have a good defensive line. So they're going to shut down the run, which is going to cause the Bills to have to pass the whole time. And I don't know if I would say the Bills are going to be able to pass all over the Ravens. Ravens actually have a pretty decent secondary. So the ref's not as bad because we're not in it. No, I'm talking about like for the season. And for the season as a whole. I feel like every season for the last like 10 years, there's been a moment in the season where you look at it and you're like, I can't believe the referees did that, right? I can't believe the referees did this. Like, there's always that moment, that big game that everyone talks about and everyone goes through. I don't feel like we've had that this year. Again, unless I'm completely forgetting it, I don't feel like this year we had it, which doesn't mean the referees were good this year. It just means I think the referees were like 1% better than normal. Not much, a solid percentile better than they normally were. Because normally they suck and they're awful. But like I feel like it's like, okay, well maybe we got a little bit of progression. Yeah, Bengals. Yeah, but again, even that one, I mean, the Anthony pass interference, I disagree with it greatly, but if you go through, I mean, I think majority of people say it's PI. I don't think so, but a majority of people do, right? And usually you could even say maybe the Falcons pass interference versus the Chiefs could also be one of those, but I don't feel like that changed much. Because even the Falcons score there, the Chiefs get the ball back, they'll probably go downfield, score a touchdown, and win it. So it's like wasn't even like that big of a game changer, which is insane. They're showing Cooper Kupp, bro. Cooper Kupp used to be the top of the league. He used to be the best receiver out there, and now I feel like he's just kind of booty butt cheeks. Like nobody even think about Cooper Kupp anymore. It's all Puka Nacua. Like, them getting Puka Nacua destroyed him. What do you think of the holding call? Yeah, you mean the very soft holding call? Barely held the guy. I think it's stupid. I think that Super Bowl... Here's what I'll say, right? And this is how I look at referees. And this is how I say referees are good or bad depending on certain situations. A referee, if you're a whole entire game... You're calling a game tight, right? Holdings are called, PIs are called, everything is called that should be called, right? If it's something that's kind of like on the fence, it's called, right? That's how you're calling the game. No big deal, right? That's how the game is being called. So people know in the game, okay, well, this is how the game's gonna go. If you randomly you're not calling anything, right? Which that Super Bowl, they didn't call anything. They really made it like 0 calls the whole Super Bowl. And if that's how you're calling it, and then you randomly do the opposite and you call a really game-changing play like that, it's a problem. That's how I look at it with referees. If you're going to call a game straight, like really strict, call it strict the whole entire game. Don't change at the end when it's the biggest play of the game. But if you're going to not call it strict and then don't change at the end and call it strict, Like, that's my whole thing with it. Like, if you're like, hey, all game, we're calling PI every single time. We're calling holding whenever it's holding. Like, we're going letter to the law. Then in the last play of the game, there's clear PI. You're like, I didn't see it. No, you can't do that. You have to call it then. Because you called it the whole game. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Welcome. That's how I feel like with referees. And it's what ticks me off more than anything. Is that's how they... It's like either be strict or don't be strict. But don't change in wishy-washy halfway through the game. It's annoying. Because then players don't know how to play. If the referees the whole game are like, hey, you know what? We're going to let you guys play. We're just going to let you guys play this game. We're not calling penalties as much unless it's like blatant. But we're going to let you guys play. Then players play the game based on that. That's how they will play the game. They'll play the game based on, okay, well, they're letting us play. We can do this stuff. But, yeah. Because if not, you just look like you're biased as a referee. It's like, oh, game-winning play the Chiefs held. Do you think the refs have more control in football or basketball? I don't watch basketball, to be honest. So I can't respond to that. I think the referees have... I mean, they have all the control in football. They have all the control in football. They could take a call that's kind of on the fence and call it. 100% they can do that. Which can completely change a game. I mean, think of it like this. I mean, a pass interference call is almost it's guaranteed a field goal, if not almost a touchdown. One PI call. So, one PI call that's questionable, and that completely changes everything. If the Saints made a Super Bowl, do you think they'd beaten the Patriots? Are you talking about the Coleman no pass interference call? Like, again, that's a good example of that. Yeah, I think they would have beaten the Patriots. The Patriots were so bad. That Super Bowl was horrendous. Patriots sucked in that Super Bowl. I think most teams could beat them. The only team that couldn't beat them was the Rams because the Rams weren't qualified to get there. I don't think the Rams should have even got to the championship, but that's, story for another day. So, just... And again, like referees, just deciding the outcome of games. That's what's something we need to fix. Who you got winning today? I think the Rams win. It's in a neutral playing field because of the California fires. So it's being played in Arizona. It's Phoenix, Arizona. It's a Cardinal stadium. Which I kind of find funny in a way because like they're playing this game in a division rival stadium. Is that not kind of ironic? Like, I feel like they should have played this in, like, Texas or something. Like, you're playing this in a division rival stadium. Imagine us playing it, like, I don't know, like, freaking Ackershire Field for a neutral game. That's so stupid. This game should have been played in, like, Texas or something. Maybe, like, the Cowboys Stadium. I don't think it should have been played in a little... like rival stadium. I mean, that's just like it's just a known fact. You will play worse in a rival stadium. In your division rival stadium. That's just how it works. Like you will automatically play worse. And so the Rams the Rams won the division, got home field advantage, and are now going to be in a disadvantage because of the California fires. Get to see Jamar's little buddy today, JJ. That is true. Same, I got the Rams, their most experienced team. Matthew Stafford is better than... Again, I mean, the Rams are at a disadvantage going into this game because of the situation. Like, I really feel like it should have been played at a different stadium. Like, that's... Imagine us, like, freaking... Oh, Big Wit. Let's go, Big Wit out here. But, like... Yeah, it's just stupid stuff. Can't imagine us playing in freaking Baltimore. Neutral zone. We're gonna put them in Baltimore. Like, nah, I rather just play in like another one of the 20 NFL or 25 NFL stadiums that currently do not house a team during the playoffs. Rams offense has been cold lately. They have been, yeah. So last week, the Rams didn't score a touchdown, and the other thing didn't score a touchdown. The Sam Darnold didn't. So the Stafford didn't score last week, and Darnold didn't score last week. So I wonder if they're going to score a touchdown this week. I hope they will. With how bad that game was yesterday, all the games yesterday, except for the Bucs game, the Buccaneers game was actually pretty okay. With how bad the other games were, man. Same thing that happened with the Chargers. A lot of distractions, sadly. Yeah. They got booted. Seeing the Rams so reminds you of the Super Bowl. Still haven't watched any highlights from that game. You didn't miss much. Jared Goff was, during the national anthem, he was shaking because he was so nervous about being in the Super Bowl. So, you didn't miss much. It's funny to think that Jared Goff now is considered like, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But during the Rams time, he was in a Super Bowl shaking like a baby because he was nervous. You watch the national anthem of that Rams Super Bowl versus the Patriots. You can literally physically see him. His hand is like shaking back and forth. Like it looks like something's wrong with the guy because he was so nervous about being in the Super Bowl. I'm still calling it Heinz Field. That's a better name than Acrisure. I know. It technically is called Acrisure Stadium. It's not called Heinz Field anymore. Heinz Field, which I think is stupid, man. Heinz Field was amazing. I love that name. And they have a giant ketchup. Bro, the giant ketchup was the best. Like, that's... Somebody has that giant ketchup, by the way. When they tore down the stadium, they sold off that giant ketchup bottle. I wanted to buy it. Wanted to put it in my front lawn. And then anytime... and then I was gonna paint it purple. Not purple, sorry. I was gonna... black and orange. Lordy, I cannot think. I was gonna paint it black and orange. I kind of wanted it. Just like do like Bengals colors and like a Bengal tiger on it. I mean, then I would obviously, people would find out where I live. Probably be on the local news. Guy in Dayton, Ohio has gigantic freaking... A gigantic, what's it called? Heinz ketchup bottle outside his house. Oh man, that would be the fun fact. That would be the fun thing. If I had unlimited money, that's something I would do. Have a gigantic ketchup bottle. Well, I'd have it like outside it would be in my roof. It would go through my roof. Just it's a really weird looking sunlight. That's my life. That's what I would do in my life. So if I ever, the joke, if I ever win the lottery, you won't know, but I'll give you signs, right? That's would be my signs. My signs would be a gigantic ketchup bottle out my roof. Chiefs or Ravens fans would be wild enough to show up. Yeah, 100%. I mean, if you're Cardinals fans, you can show up to this Rams game tonight and like just sit there and boo them and try to like mess up the Rams. I mean, it's literally in your stadium. Oh man, Rams win. Yeah, I think the Rams will win in the end. That would be my guess. But again, it depends on what Sam Darnold we get tonight. Are we gonna get a Sam Darnold that's like ready to play football? Are we gonna get a Sam Darnold that looks like he was with the Jets and he's seeing ghosts? I swear, if I see one mouthing of "I see ghosts" on the sideline, it's over, bro. It's over. I meant to your house because of the ketchup bottle. Oh, shoo. I'd probably get Brownies fans at my house. I'll like Browns fans at my house or something. I don't even know if Ravens fans and Ravens fans and Chiefs fans, I don't even know if they have brain enough to know what it is. What's that big thing outside his house? That thing looks weird. And then they crash their car. Yeah, in my brain, Ravens fans and Chiefs fans have no brain. We're getting the Sam Darnold against Jacksonville. What does that mean? Can you give me like the general gist of that? Because I don't remember that game. Is that the Sam Darnold ghost game? I feel like it's the ghost game. If it's a ghost game, we threw like 6 interceptions, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want that tonight. I don't want a blowout. I think we've already got enough blowouts. About to make a freaking movie. Like I don't need another one. 240. No. I mean, I do like 241 yards thing because that means that they are doing something, but I don't like the other part. Although, you could still win and put up a lot of points. I mean, garbage time could be crazy. That's another thing. Like, even with the blowouts we had this weekend, I was expecting, like, okay, we're going to have blowouts, but we'll have garbage time. Like, bro, the Broncos got destroyed, and they didn't even have garbage time. Is garbage time, like, a thing that Blake Bortles created and nobody else can do it? Can we, like, figure out did Blake Bortles just, like, patent the term garbage time, and like everyone else who tries to do garbage time is like impossible to do it because Blake Bortles? Like, what's going on with that, bro? I'm pretty sure Blake Bortles was the last quarterback who understood the idea of garbage time. He actually made a career off of it too. Another week 10 game. Oh, I will throw you down a river. Well, I remember seeing the fans tacked. Yeah, that's not surprising. All right. First down and 10 at the 30-yard line for the LA Rams. Let's see how they start off this game. Kyron Williams in the backfield. And it's a pass to 27 yards to Puka Nacua. Sorry. That's the most action I've seen in like a whole day. So I had to get really ecstatic for it. Get really excited because that might be the only thing we see tonight. Tennis. Table tennis is action. No referees is a good sport. Hey, there you go. That's table tennis. I used to be good back in my youth. Okay, now I sound old as crap. I'm not that old. But I'm definitely not that young. Alright. First down 10 here. It's going to be a run play straight up the middle, and that's going to go absolutely nowhere. Yeah! Fun times. That went absolutely nowhere. Alright, come on. Come on, Rams. Opening drive touchdowns. That's what I want more than anything right now. All I want for Christmas is an opening drive touchdown. Anyone ever watch rugby? I do not. Because I feel like if I watch rugby, I'll get hurt. Second down and 9 here, and they're going to change from a under center to a shotgun play. And it's going to be a pass play here. Deep shot down the field. It's caught yet again by Tyler Higbee. All right, let's go. Defense sucks. I like it. Come on, let's keep the defense sucking. Worse defense means better entertaining game. It's always more entertaining when the defense sucks. Rugby is hardcore. It is. People get hurt. First down and 10 here. And they throw a negative 1 yard pass to Puka Nacua. Oh, how? How are we doing this, bro? Yards. Move forwards. What's up, John? How you doing? What's up? You're right. I watched the national anthem. Yeah, he kept tapping his fingers. Bro, he was so nervous. Jared Goff was like shaking, bro. He was shaking in that Super Bowl. Man was nervous. And then he overthrew the wide open touchdown to Brandon Cooks. And I think it's because he was so nervous. He just wasn't on his A game because he was so scared. And it's a 4-yard pass to Tyler Higbee. Brings up third down and 9 at the 16-yard line in Minnesota. I know, right, Dreamy? I'm freaking loving this. I don't care who wins. I want a shootout. That's what I'm saying. That's all I want is a shootout. Baseball could eliminate umpires basically with AI strike zones. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. Well, would you think that all refs in all sports will be replaced by computers someday? Not football. I don't think football ever will. The Rams. We still have like freaking like really out of shape guys as the chain gang operators. We still can't get that working. We tried for like 12 years to get the whole situation working with the the chip in the ball so that they could figure out exactly where the ball is located. They tried like 12 years to get that working and it still does not work. They tried it this year and it failed. So I don't think we're ever going to get AI anything when it comes to that. They're always just going to have old-fashioned because that's how they like it. They like old-fashioned type of systems for the football. Want LA to prevail? Yeah. They'll probably win tonight. Goff missed Brandon Cooks, who was wide. He missed a wide open touchdown to Brandon Cooks in that game because he was so nervous about that game. I've never seen a quarterback more nervous in a Super Bowl. Like, I kind of felt bad for him, but and it is what it is. 6-yard run up the middle by Kyron Williams. Actually, no, sorry, catch by Kyron Williams. 6-yard catch. Brings up 4th and 1 now at the 10-yard line. So, I mean, hey, that was a good tackle by Harrison Smith. Look at Harrison Smith still getting the job done, man. After all these years, the man still gets the job done. He's what you call like a just absolute legend as a safety. You gotta go for this. And around Puka Nacua would be a crazy play call here. I mean, that's possible. 4th and 1. At the 10-yard line. Let's see what they call. And oh, they got him to jump. They got him to jump. First down, neutral zone defense. Just like that, we have ourselves the jump. GG. I need a Kywin touchdown. I felt that. I think the Rams need that too. Because Stafford doesn't score touchdowns, I don't think. Alright, first down 10 now at the 5-yard line. It's going to go ahead and be first and goal at the 5 here. Kyron Williams in the backfield. Motion in the ocean. Play action pass. Looking. Stafford. Wide open. Wide open. Touchdown. Kyron Williams. Touchdown. Kyron Williams. Oh, there you go, buddy. There you go, Chase. Chris. Why did I call you Chase, Chris? Get him. Talk about Bobby Wagner being old. As long as I can remember watching football, Harrison Smith. Yeah, Harrison Smith is old, too. Eric Weddle, he's not in the league anymore. He retired. Touchdown. Rams are making them look silly right now. They are. They went straight down the field, man. What a start. 7-0. We might have ourselves a game. I can't go outside. It's gaming now. Oh, we have ourselves a game, boys. And one girl. Now I need a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Hey, listen, I don't care. Just score. People, score. Listen to Chris. Score. That's all I care about. You know what I need? I need like 49 points for both sides. So I can make up for my crappy wild card weekend. That's what I need. I'm excited too. Vikings never do well in the playoffs, I feel like. Yeah, they're always playoff chokes. They've also lost 4 Super Bowls. The Vikings have lost 4 Super Bowls, so I guess that would be why too. Chris, getting the regular season is one thing, but in the playoffs, easiest way to lose money. Yeah, especially after this wild card weekend. No, but Chris said he was up though. Chris said he was up on his money, so he hasn't been losing. That's why I don't bet, period, because bro, I would lose every single time. I don't have the expertise that Chris has. If I had the expertise Chris has, maybe I would bet, but that man he's a legend at this. I feel like he's been doing it longer than I have not been doing it. Let's go, baby. Kyron Williams. Oh, I love it. Love it. Actually have a score. We are watching a game. Yeah. It's the best gang name for the defense out. Yeah, Purple People Eaters. Yeah. And then you also had gang green defense for the Eagles. Brett Favre pick in the playoffs was the funniest thing to watch. You talking about against the Saints in the championship game where he rolled out to his left-hand side, could have literally ran for 15 yards, got into a long field goal formation for Ryan Longwell, but instead throws across his body and gets picked off and loses the game. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. I'm very conservative and I pay my bills betting. Chris, that is not a good life advice for anybody but yourself. For anybody else, that's not good life advice. First Stop Bengals does not promote the actions of Crispy. Crispy cannot be taken as legal advice. Yeah, against Saints. Yep, that was a beautiful play. I mean, I don't really care. I didn't really care about that, but that was also Bounty Gate, so that was also that. So yeah, the Saints purposely hitting Brett Favre on that play, which again, now looking back at it, you should never hit a player by, whatever. But Brett Favre ended up being a piece of crap. So it's ironic that, it ended up happening to Brett Favre, which ended up stealing money from poor people. So it's a weird way how the universe always ends up in a weird way like that. I'm just so refreshed to see a quarterback not scared to launch the ball down the field. I know. I never encourage buying stocks or any type of gambling. Good, Chris. Because that's when we launch our business, us two, I can't have you trying to sell fool's gold to people. We're already doing it with the insurance scams, Chris. You know that. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Vegas usually wins 50-50. Yeah. I never bet before the emotional damage. Dude, I would die. I have way too much anxiety as a person. Like, my anxiety, and Sam Darnold got sacked. Well, guys, the Vikings tried, okay? The Vikings showed up. And I think that's all that matters. We got to give the Vikings credit for showing up to this game today, okay? They lost, but at least they showed up. That's like better than nothing, right? You get the participation award for showing up. This game sucks. I hate this game already. This is literally going to be like every other playoff game we have watched so far. It's going to be one team scores, right? We get excited. Remember the Bills game when the Broncos scored in the first drive? And then after that, nothing. Crickets for the rest of the game. I use no sweat bets, so I double my odds. Could be honest with you, 11-yard catch by Justin Jefferson. I don't know why when you said that, Chris, I thought that was like an Axe body spray type commercial. I was like, Chris, we have not worked out the name of our product. You can't start it already, Chris, okay? You can't start already naming our products because I think that kind of heat, but okay, I get you what you're saying. Thought this was like a body spray freaking commercial. I don't sweat any of my bets because I use no sweat body spray. One spray of this and I go blind. So I can't see what I'm betting. That's how you win. Think outside the box. Damn, I wanted 2 bad defenses going back to back. I know. Same here. Yeah, start Daniel Jones. If this is a blowout, Daniel Jones will be playing in this game. If this is a blowout, Daniel Jones will be playing. Yeah, this is where Daniel Jones comes in and wins the Super Bowl. He wins this game, and then they go win a Super Bowl with him. Yep. Don't worry. We've seen plenty of punts so far in the playoffs. If anything, what's funny is if Ryan wasn't working out for us, Ryan Renfro, we could easily be like, hey, we need a punter. We have plenty of options to look at in the playoffs. Someone cuts their punter. We've been scouting you. Oh, and he has 1 playoff win. He did. He literally beat the Vikings. See, Daniel Jones beat the Vikings. That's his 1 playoff win. Oh, the irony is literally you could cut the air with a knife with the irony. It's close enough. It's close enough. I don't want to say his last name. I'm calling him Renfro from now on. Someone called him Renfro on YouTube, and I'm sticking with that. Rams are the 2nd worst team against tight end, so Hawkinson should do well. I mean, maybe. By Herb. More than Herbert, yeah. I'm just rocking with it, okay? At this point, we're just rocking with it. Alright, come on. This is why another thing I hate is it's just Rico. Hold up. Let me look at this guy's last name. I'm not gonna lie. I've been calling him Ryan for the last solid 2 months. So that would be why I have not even thought to look at his last name. I know it starts with an R. I just don't really know the rest of it. I've been calling him Ryan religiously. Hold up. Okay. No, it's R-E-H-K-O-W. R-E-H-K-O-W. Raycal. There's no way that's Rico. I refuse to admit that. No. I will give you anything else. Our punter, yes. Is it Rico? Wait, well, hold up. Nah, I need a second person to confirm it. I need 2 people to confirm it. If I get a second person to confirm it, I'll start calling him Rico. But I swear to God, I'm going to start making references to old Italian movies. If I have to call him Rico, I'm calling him an old Italian movie reference every single time. It is a beautiful catch. No one seconded that, so I think he's lying to me. And throw. Throw was good too. That was good too. Anyone who seconds him gets banned. Joking. Alright, I'll watch the video later. For right now, we'll call him Rico. Well, I'll just keep calling him Ryan and refuse to use his last name. Ray Cole. See, now we got a Ray Cole. We got ourselves a Ray Cole in the chat. Alright, hold up. Nah. We're gonna find out this stream. I don't know how to spell his last name now. Alright, hold up. I'm about to find out right now what this man's actual government name is. Because I'll give you Yoshevach that I butcher that every single time. But you ain't taking away my Ryan from me. This is my name and my business. Hold up, I'm figuring out how to say his name. Okay. This guy usually says the guy's name. Hold up, I gotta watch this video.
Oh my God. I did it again.
Okay.
3 seasons ago, I was reloading.
All right.
The Rhinestone House drum, and I swore he was.
Okay, I don't care. Tell me the guy's name.
And then become the only person dramatically dominant in the NFL. But this year, I was telling anybody either play him or play, but taking an unfortunate death.
Okay, you know what? Whatever.
So you made a watch list, right?
Bro, just say his name. You play with Zach Wilson? That's cool. Okay, they have to say his name. You always say his name. Start this off. No, say his name. I just think no one wants to say his name. Okay. No, I'm looking up name. Did the Rams score yet? Oh, the Rams are actually on the Vikings side of the field. Let's go. Hold up. Kyron Williams, 17-yard run. Bro, the Rams are actually cooking. The Rams are actually cooking. I kind of love this. Although we also need the other side though.
Now there's a lot of punters coming up. Solid.
We also need the other side.
Then bring in the BYU University. BYU's very own Brian Brinker. And
What?
and if you're not understanding,
How did I say it?
very own Brian Brinker. And
He said Ruco. Was it Rico?
very own Brian Brinker. And
Maybe he did say Rico. No, that's not the guy. That's not the punter who said that. That was just like some random guy making a YouTube video about him. No, don't play Eminem. Okay. Come on. Bro, who doesn't introduce the video like, hey guys, my name is this. First stop Bengals. This is how you say my name. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go with Rico. Rico sounded. Rico. So it's Rico. It's not Rico, it's Rico. Rico. It's Rico. Okay. Yes, I'm watching Isaac punts. I don't care. It's Rico. Rico is the name. Rico's the name. I like it. Rico. Gotcha. Anyway, set down 16 to 27-yard line here. Come on now. No! We're not getting there yet. That's the third chapter of this live stream, okay? That's after I take 2 shots of tequila to the head. Anyway, as I was saying, they're down 16 now. And man, freaking Puka Nacua dropped it. That's depressing. Ryan will lose it. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's not happening. It does sound too right, but let's ride with it. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm riding with it. It's 4th and 5 now at the 16-yard line for the Rams. Let's see what the Rams do. Will they go for it? Jong Meta, I don't know. I always called him Moma Jangmita. That's what I call him. I saw a video and someone said Moma Jangmita. And ever since then, that's what I call him. Moma Jangmita. They kicked a field goal? They didn't go for it? Right, this dude who recovered, got the punt. He was using his block. He might be a genius. Bro, why would they kick a 34-yard field goal? It's 4th and 5. Like, go out there and put some balls on and go get it. Like, this is the playoffs, man. Like, bro, okay, well, Vikings, you got bailed because of the unnecessary roughness call on the Rams. So now you got to go out there and put your balls on and go get a crazy play. They really showed Cooper Kupp for like the beginning part of this game. Like interviewed him, and he still doesn't have a catch. Chicken shits. Yep. Bro, normalize going for it on fourth and 40. Remember that Texans game we watched, the Texans Chargers game, when it was like 2nd and 40 after that like dropped interception because of like all the penalties? That is still my favorite thing ever. The fact we had a 2nd and 40 in that game made that game actually more sufferable, because now it's a moment in history that there was a point in that game where it was like 2nd and 40. That was beautiful. Yeah, 4th and 23. Kupp triple count guy. Yeah, he is, but he doesn't do anything anymore. Once Puka Nacua became a thing, Kupp just like faded out of existence. He got hurt a couple times, and then he just became a nothing burger. It used to be like, Cooper Kupp is the guy. He's the best player ever. And then once he got hurt, it was like, oh, yeah, by the way, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, go down a hill, bro. Nobody cares about you no more. People just stopped caring about Cooper Kupp. It's like Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen used to be like the best receiver in football. And then he fell off the face of the earth. And now Cooper Kupp was the best receiver in football. And he fell off the face of the earth. And yes, I'm talking about 2 white guys. Because, you know, white guys can hop. I'll take Kupp any day. Might be the best single season. I mean, he didn't win MVP, though. What do you think the final score? Oh, no, not Brady. Kupp beat us in the Super Bowl. He did beat us in the Super Bowl, yeah. I would take, put some respect on Kupp. He's a veteran now. Thielen is still the best receiver in football. Bro, I'm just saying, the fact that I could say, I got a Thielen. That is the best. That is the best. It makes him the best receiver in football, because I could say, I have a Thielen. Tonight's gonna be a good game. Please, God, let it be a good game. Keep me. Kupp reminds me of Gesicki. We could have got him when they were losing. That is true, yeah. But we don't do mid-season trades, so we don't do that. 3-yard run for Aaron Jones up the middle. Come on, Vikings. Do something. Hey, Teddy. Oh, wait. You used to be like the Rams. Oh, I don't know. Remember what your actual name was. You changed your name. But what's up? Welcome back. You haven't been here in like 3 months. What happened to you, buddy? Did you go vegan? I told you not to go vegan, bro. And 6-yard catch by Aaron Jones. Kupp is our 3 receivers would be great. That is true. We did for Herbert. We did trade. You're right. We traded 1 time in mid-season now. And that was for Herbert. Case Keenum, Thielen, Diggs, Talvin. Favorite offense. I miss it. I felt that. 3rd and 1 now. At the 39-yard line. First down! Jordan Addison! Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk that he would have caught the ball? First down. All right, we have a game, boys. Bengals blocked me on YouTube. I love the Bengals. Yeah, switch sides in Super Bowl 56. Oh, okay. We did for Herbo for 20 plays. Yep, exactly. Oh, we actually have a first down. They're actually across midfield. They're not across midfield. I'm an idiot. They're not across it yet. They're 4 yards away. But come on, man. Tell me they can't get 4 yards. Don't tell me that. I don't need to hear that right now. Oh, they got it. Okay, they got it. CJ Ham caught an 8-yard pass. Thunk is not a real word. Great catch. Thunk? I will say thunk. Thunk. I thunk it. He, she, thunk it. And it's not spelled like thunk like the way you spelled it. It's spelled with a 7 and apostrophe. Possibly. I can't speak. Even my jokes aren't hitting right now. It's because I've been live streaming for 3 straight days. Get to Dono. Why have the quarters been moving so fast, bro? I have a weird thing that I don't know why I thought about this yesterday. They be playing these quarters on 2x speed. I guarantee you. They be playing the quarters on 2x speed, and that's why. And Justin Jefferson caught a 22-yard pass down to the 24-yard line. And then Donald got sacked again. To remind us that happiness is not a real thing. Like, they went right down the field on them. And then Donald was like, guys, happiness is not a real thing. And got sacked. That's exactly what I just witnessed. Thunk, he smells funk. In my trunk. Exactly. And then Hawkinsocks just caught the ball for 7 yards. And that's another thing people don't know. Is that his name is not Hawkinson. It's actually TJ Hawkinsocks. It's another one. Do you know NBA ball? Not at all, Zane. Not at all. Not even a chance in bloody hell. I know the most basic necessity of it. I learned baseball, and I got baseball down. And I'll probably never go basketball, and I'll probably never go college football. But yeah. TJ Ham will finish with 185 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. Probably, yeah. Hawkinsocks is crazy, bro. It's Hawkinsocks. That's his name. People be like, it's Hawkinson. It's not Hawkinson, bro. It's Hawkinsocks. How do you know more MLB than NBA? Cause I have an MLB channel. I'm literally like, what am I? First Stop Reds or something, or That Stop Reds, or Put It in the Butthole Reds. I don't remember. I don't remember what I am. I have a Reds channel. I'm a Cincinnati Reds YouTuber. Was. On my father's side. Goose, egg, and shout out in first quarter. You know, at least Chet. Yes, I know OKC. I know my team. I know OKC. I know all the players on my team. But that's it. Okay? And anything else, you lost me, folks. You lost me. I know OKC though. I'm an OKC fan. Yup, the Reds are soon. What is it? Second Stop Reds. Ah! That was more painful for me than it was for you. Go Guards with love. Quarters are 2 times speed. You're right, Ryan. That's all I'm talking about. They're 2 times speed. 100%. Also, baseball is not hard to learn. People act like baseball is hard to learn. It's not. It's just long and boring. And when you have a team that's not successful, it's really painful. But you do it because you love it. It's also really good to put in the background, by the way. That's another thing. But they've also sped baseball up immensely. It used to be even longer. Now, with all the new rules with the pitch count and stuff, the pitch count made it so much less time. Like that pitch count thing now, that the little timer that pops up makes it a lot better. Watch MLB or NBA, just football, occasionally NHL. Yeah, no, NHL completely lost me. If I'm watching NHL and they're not fighting, I stop watching. Like, I only want to watch NHL when they're brawling back and forth. It's like my guilty pleasure of watching not UFC, but watching UFC with pads. But I heard the Reds are struggling. They're always struggling. It can be exciting at times, though. Yeah. Ryan, do you know... Why did I think for a second you just said... I thought you just said the freaking Luigi guy from like the healthcare dude. I don't know why when I first read that. That's what I read. No. I do know Zion Williamson. I know the Ball family. Obviously, my favorite basketball player of all time is James Harden. Well, I'm not all time. Of current favorite basketball player is James Harden. I know, obviously, the Snake, KD, who left us. Russell Westbrook, who we got rid of. I mean, I could probably list off like 50 or 60 basketball players. I could probably, I mean, maybe 70. Like, I shouldn't say I don't know anything. I just don't know anything compared to like normal people. Like a normal basketball fan, I'm lost. But like, I probably know at least 70 basketball players. Like, obviously, everybody knows the Greek Freak, okay? Everyone knows the Greek Freak. But, yeah. Obviously, you know, what's his name? Steph Curry. Yeah, everyone knows Crybaby Paul George. Everyone knows Chris Paul III. Literally was on our team. CP3. Everyone knows CP3. Everyone knows Paul George. Everyone knows, well, I can't think of the guy's name. Ooh. Thompson. Kawhi Thompson or whatever. JJ Jamar. What do you mean JJ Jamar? The Reds. We've had a long time. Yeah, that is true, Marco. That is very, very true. That is very true. Leslie Nuts. Your Thunder is doing good. My Thunder is doing pretty well, yeah. Again, like I said, I watch it. Like, I follow my team, but I don't follow any other team. Like, so I don't really... Like, I know my team, and I know my players, but I don't, like, for, like, baseball, I used to be, like, a little bit, like, I knew a little bit. Now I know a lot about baseball. But, like, I watched every single Reds game last year. Every single game. I streamed, like, 2 of them. I streamed 2 Reds games last year. It was pretty great. Which one is bad? Okay, hold up. Oh, Jamar Chase. 100% Jamar Chase. Not even a question. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. Final answer. Do I get, like... Is there going to be balloons that fall down from my ceiling because I was right? Jamar Chase. See, everyone's talking about basketball, John. So my brain automatically assumed you were talking about basketball. And I'm like, John, there's no way, bro. If you're talking about basketball, it's over. Ryan, do you think Dan Quinn is a good coach? I think he's a great defensive coordinator. I don't know if he's a great coach. He was decent with the Falcons. He was a good coach. He was a decent coach with the Falcons. I'll say it like that. He was a decent coach with the Falcons. But obviously, you saw the Falcons ended 28-3. So I don't know how much more you're gonna put on that. Butters got balloons because you were right. Hey, I hate the NBA. See, that's what I'm talking about, John. That's why me and John are absolute champions, bro. Because we don't mess with the NBA. But I'm right now just baseball and football. That's all I do. I don't watch college football. My favorite team in college is Notre Dame. I've been a fan of Notre Dame for 25 years. But I can't tell you anything else about college football. I mean, I literally last stream, I called the Ohio State. Instead of calling them the Buckeyes, I called them the Bulldogs. I called them literally the Georgia Bulldogs. I got those two confused. Like, I could tell you about Notre Dame. Everything about Notre Dame, our starting lineup and everything. But it ain't happening outside of that. That's on Shanahan, not Quinn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying. Played in high school, but not anymore. I also, actually, you know what's funny? I played 9 years of basketball in my youth. And then in high school, I played football. But before high school, I played all basketball. Like, cause I'm like 6'2", so at the time I grew faster than many other kids my age. So I played basketball. And then I played football, and I never looked back. I also played baseball at one point. Like, not much, but a little bit of baseball. And then I got really fat, and I was like, I can't play baseball and I can't play basketball. I lost some weight, and then I played football. And then my coach was like, hey, guess what, buddy? We need you to be fat again. We need you to be right guard. And I'm like, fine. I'll be right guard. He threw a pick six? Bro, Stafford threw a pick six? Or a fumble for 6? All right, well, I guess we have a defensive touchdown today, boys. We potentially have a defensive touchdown. I was in the marching band. There you go. Yup, touchdown, Vikings. Vikings scored a touchdown on defense. They couldn't do it on offense, but they did it on defense. What is life right now? At least we got a touchdown. At least we got a touchdown in this game. And Sam Donald choking. Didn't even do anything. That looks like a throw. Oh, it's called an incomplete pass. Oh my, I literally just watched it. I was like, it's an incomplete pass. And then they're like, yep, incomplete pass. Wow, they picked it up. They said an incomplete pass. It's not a touchdown. Wow, wow, okay. That is very interesting. That is not an incomplete, that is incomplete pass in the end. So now it's 2nd and 10, no touchdown. Touchdown has been nullified. All right, well. And then incomplete pass to Demarcus Robinson for Stafford. Now brings up 3rd down and 10. So Stafford might go 3 and out after potentially almost giving up a touchdown. This is wild. A Chiefs call, yeah. Vikings, what did you start in high school? I was varsity. I started varsity because we didn't have anyone on varsity at right guard. So I did varsity right guard. And I also did edge rusher. I was like defensive end, not edge rusher. I was defensive end. I was like Sam Hubbard. So those are my 2 positions in high school. And I played 4 years. So incomplete pass to Puka Nacua, and it's a 3 and out for the Rams. So we went from almost a tied ball game to now this. If it was the Chiefs, they would have kicked the dude who picked up the ball out. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, I played football 4 years. Played right guard and defensive end. Put me at center sometimes, but it didn't work out too well. Alright. Were you any good, though? I was decent. I wasn't like all-American, but I was decent. I was pretty serviceable. Like, think of me as, like... I can't even think of a comparison in the NFL. I wasn't, like, amazing. Could you have played college if you wanted to? Potentially, yes, I could have, but I decided not to. I wasn't that good, okay? I was above average, okay? I was like a solid 8.5 out of, I would say maybe a 7 out of 10, okay? I was 7 out of 10. I wasn't like I was going out there and putting up record anything. I was 7 out of 10. I was okay. I never played but coach football. I was done with the Bengals. Ryan was Max. I was decent. I was decent. I held my own because I had a great coach that taught me how to get the 3-point stance and how to do the job correctly. So I held my own very well. Cody Ford at high school. I was, for that circumstance, Cody Ford would not be my NFL comparison. I think I was better than Cody Ford. I didn't allow much. What region? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say no, because then you're gonna pinpoint where I live. Well, I'm not giving you that. I'll just tell you I did play high school. Oh, he was good in high school? Okay. Well, again, yeah. I mean, like I wasn't bad. I'm not tooting my own horn saying I was the best. Guys usually did not get past me. I held my own pretty well versus a lot of different players. I wasn't the guy who let people get to my quarterback. I had that mindset in high school where it's like, my quarterback is my paycheck, and if you touch my quarterback, you touch my money. So that was my mindset, and I made sure that mindset always stayed true. And I wasn't penalized a lot either, surprisingly enough. I was very disciplined. My son was good left-handed pitcher for Fairfield High School. Would not let him play football after 8th grade. Nice. Billie Jean, I played quarterback, running back, and wide receiver, and offensive line, offensive defense. Holy lordy, Billie Jean, you played everything. Can you project Burrow? I mean, after not playing since 2015, 10 years, probably do more of a solid job, I feel like, than Alex Kappa can do. Probably could do better than Alex Kappa. One of our starting linemen were under 6 foot. Yeah, I haven't played in 10 years, so I could teach them how to protect Joe. Hey, John's my offensive line coach, and I'll be the right guard. I'm replacing Kappa. This is official. Bring us in, coach. John's going to teach me how to play even better than I already was. He's going to take that 7 out of 10 and make me a 10 out of 10. We're going to run Kappa out of town. 2nd and 3 after a 7-yard run by Aaron Jones. So Aaron Jones now is getting going. They're getting some Aaron Jones action out there. And Sam Darnold got sacked. Why every time something good happens, Darnold gets sacked? Whenever I'm enjoying myself watching football, Darnold gets sacked. I'm like, yeah, this is a good drive. This is cool. This is awesome. And he's sacked. I'm enjoying my life. And he's sacked. Hey, yo, chill. If I was prime... Oh, actually, you're talking about when I was an edge rusher? I mean, not edge rusher, defensive lineman. I mean, I was like Sam Hubbard. I wasn't putting up numbers. I wasn't Trey Hendrickson. I wasn't edge rushing. And incomplete pass to Justin Jefferson. And it's a 3-and-out. Yeah. Gators was like 450-pound lady picked up another player like a kid. That does not surprise me, Dreamy. My grandson was all playmate at Fairfield. Oh, congrats. That is awesome, John. Yeah, Desmond. Oh, okay. When you said Desmond Watson, I'm like thinking to myself, Mike, what is this guy saying? Like, is he trying to put a Deshaun Watson reference in this? Like, I'm trying to figure out the plot twist of you comparing this to Deshaun Watson somehow, and you weren't. But, like, when I see Watson, that my brain automatically thinks of Deshaun. Or as we call him in the business, prison inmate number 4. Like, my brain automatically thought, I saw Desmond, I'm like, is he putting Desmond Howard and Deshaun Watson in the same mold? And we're just... I know you're not. My brain just automatically assumes. You know what they say. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. First down, Vikings! They ran into the kicker! Let's go! We actually have life! They ran into the kicker. 15-yard penalty! There's a chance we're going to get a touchdown for the Vikings today! So, the Vikings already have a situation. They get one touchdown off the board, and now they ran into the kicker, so now they have a chance. A chance to be great. Alright. All that we need is greatness. Alright. And Aaron Jones up the middle for 2 yards. Alright. Let's just relax. And things will work out. And 2nd down and 8. 48-yard line. A Bengals move. Who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Bills. Bills will win the Super Bowl. Roughing the kicker on the kickoff is wild. On the kicker. Wait, not on the kickoff. That was on the field goal. What do you mean the kickoff? That was a field goal, my guy. That was roughing on the field goal. Bills will win the Super Bowl. Camera shots are a bit much this game. I could see the memes already. Oh, 100%, yeah. The memes are going to be great. So now it is a solid 3rd down and 7 at the 47-yard line. Just get a 1st down. Just get a 1st down. Come on. It was actually 3rd down and 8 for some reason. And it's intercepted by the Rams. Okay. Okay. I'm not dying, you are. Donald. You can't see ghosts already. He was pushed into the kicker. He was pushed into the kicker, but it is what it is. That's kind of how this game goes. Bro. Donald. You can't start seeing ghosts. Not already, bro. You gotta give it some time before you start seeing ghosts. Sam Donald is literally gonna lose this game because he is not good. That goes to show you can have a really good record, but not really do a lick of anything, or not be that good. Donald the man. Yep. So purple is this a choke color? Pretty much, yeah. It's like every single time, bro. Every single time. You got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. Like, he has an offense around him, too. He has everything to be successful. And he is choking it the fluff away. But knowing how the playoffs has gone so far, the Rams are going to find a way not to score a touchdown. They're going to find a way to go 3 and out. And then the Vikings will get the ball back. And we'll be in the exact same spot. Unless Matthew Stafford gets a 50-yard rushing touchdown. Then that would make up for it. Or Herbert. AD right at the interception is diabolical. And listen, I'm just telling you right now, a touchdown for the Vikings would feed families. A Vikings touchdown would feed families in this game. But the question is, the Vikings wouldn't be good. Just Jefferson is doing bad right now. I mean, Honestly, he has 58 yards and 5 receptions. Like, he actually is the only one on the Vikings doing anything right now. Like, he actually is kind of, you know, like, carrying this Viking squad that's doing nothing. I mean, for how bad Donald's playing, he at least has pretty good numbers already. Early in the second, he already has, like, decent numbers. So, he's on pace right now to have over 100 yards this game. I don't know about a touchdown, but at least over 100 yards. Yeah, no one even touched that ball. At first, I thought that ball might have been, like, tipped or something. But, nope, Donald just threw an interception. All right, 1st down 10. Stafford on the pressure. Throws. Checks it down. It's caught. And Kyron Williams is just being an absolute unit, but it's a holding call. Offensive holding. All that for offensive holding. Referees, you do not need to get involved in this, guys. You do not need to get involved in this. Come on now. Now the referees are getting involved. They're like, hey, guys, did you know we can call holding? Like, no. Nobody wants you to call holding. Sam Donald throw to Justin Jefferson when he first threw bad. When he first threw to him bad. Oh. Sam Donald, incomplete pass to Puka Nacua, brings up 3rd and 20. Can we get our money back for these playoff games? We should be able to get a refund for these playoff games that we didn't pay for. Didn't realize this was actually being played on TV. At this point, it shouldn't be. It should be played on frickin' Pornhub. Because this is torture. Not saying that that should be played on Pornhub, but I'm just saying. Rather than live TV. Kyron Williams up the middle for 5 yards. Brings up 3rd and 15. Alright, come on, boys. Let's actually do something here. 3rd and 15 now. 37-yard line. All you have to do is be great and get a 1st down. And not throw another incomplete pass. And he throws it to Kyron Williams for 5 yards. Secretly, Stafford's about to hit 200 yards this game. He's on pace. Hard to watch or hand while... Wait. Hard to watch or hard while watching. Oh, funny. Why did I say... I don't know why you said that, bro. I really don't know why you said that. That was definitely an interesting thing someone could say. It's Pornhub because Donald is getting effed. Yeah. There's something you want to tell the class. Do you want to have a TED Talk? Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That was really a tough. That was a tough post in the chat, bro. That was a tough comment in the chat. I'll be honest with you. You really went for it, bro. You really went for that. You were just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it all out there. This is what I do in my life. Tough crowd. Ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't know what crowd you thought you were getting, but you weren't getting a crowd. You weren't getting a crowd that was gonna give you a W on that one. Like, bro, we were about to play F in the chat for respect to my homie here who just got absolutely annihilated. Or apparently your hand got annihilated. I don't know. The Vikings made it to the playoffs and played hard. Just lose 1st round, bro. That's usually what they do. They've also lost 4 Super Bowls for a reason. It's tough. It's real tough. Or something like that. man. This is gonna be the next best game ever. Alright. See, let me do something. Just give us happiness. Give us happiness or give us death. Maybe not. That kind of sounds ridiculous. Donald is getting blasted. And is blasting himself. Yeah, pretty much. We just literally took a peek into this man's actual, like, life. I hope you're good, bro. I hope you're good. You going through it. Alright, man. Listen, we gotta stop with these commercials. I'm telling you right now, we gotta stop with these commercials. At this point, ain't nobody want commercials, bro. Because this game isn't good enough to have commercials. You should have to earn commercials actually as a football team. Like if you get charged money if you just create crappy products. I wish the Chargers would have drafted Tua. Why? That's the most random thing I've seen since my man in the chat got absolutely obliterated. They playing commercials to extend the game to get rid of overpopulation. I mean, no, all they're doing is putting people to sleep. People are like, oh, it's a Monday night. I work Tuesday. Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna go to sleep. Like, ain't nobody sitting here watching this game enjoying it. We suffering through it. Cam Akers, 6-yard run. There you go. 3rd and 3. They play, yeah, why? Like, bro, you should have to earn commercials. Like, why is there commercials on this type of game? Have you been hurt by watching the wild card weekend? Just know that you might be owed money for having to watch this absolute dog crap they called football. And Hawkins' 16-yard catch. There you go. TJ Hawkins sucks. At least somebody got some in. Super Bowl might be good. I mean, again, it depends on who plays, but it might be good. We have been J-baited almost every game this weekend. Yeah, can I get, like, compensation for that? I want money for that. If you have a phone or a Donald, you have a lawyer. Please don't contact our law firm. We are not actually a law firm, and we will transfer you over to the FBI if you keep calling us. Cam Akers, 26-yard run. Well, apparently Cam Akers is good. Hawkinson, but that's funny though. Hawkins sucks. I hope the Super Bowl won't be buns either, and I hope it's Lions versus Bills, so I can enjoy it and watch it in peace, and not hate every single second of the Super Bowl. But I don't have faith that it won't be absolutely trash. For good reason. Alright. Super Bowl looks like I'm going to be snooze fest. I wish I'm wrong, but I fear I'm not. I think you're probably right. And it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It's not lying, Bill. Sorry, you guys are spreading misinformation. I mean, I'm just picking two teams that it could be. You're right. I could be completely wrong. And I will own that 100%. I think everyone understands that it might not be anything. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who it's going to be. I just know it's not going to be the Bengals, and that's all that matters to me. As that is my job. And my job states. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. I'm on. Let's go, boys. Cam Akers, ladies and gentlemen. 5:51 to go in the first half. Come on, Cam Akers. Someone do something. Oh, Lordy, what's going on here? So, pass to Josh Oliver. He fumbles. Recovered by LA. The replay official said review the runner was down by contact. The play was reversed, so it's considered a 5-yard pass. Awesome. I don't want it to be Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, or in the Super Bowl. It's going to be very delusional next 2 weeks. All right, Commanders win the Super Bowl. There we go. Commanders win the Super Bowl. And we all just enjoy the fact that Wildflower won the Super Bowl. It's Commanders. And Jaden Daniels is considered the best rookie quarterback of all time. We all bow down to the great Jaden Daniels. Or maybe not. 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 5 at the 36-yard line. After a potential fumble that did not actually become a fumble. Bad reversal. Yeah, this game in general has been kind of a bad reversal. Alright. I just want 2 touchdowns. One on each team before halftime. And Cam Akers, negative 2-yard run. It's not exactly what I was talking about when I said, positive stuff. But I guess that's a part of it. Alright. It's actually the Chiefs. Rashee Rice is going to come back in the Super Bowl. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm literally not even going to disagree with you there, because I would not surprise me. The devil magic will happen again. 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 7, boys. Come on, Vikings. Score. Do the thingy that we all like when you do, which is score. Pretend this is a regular season game, and you don't see Ghost. Was fumbling it coming out. What the fluff? Yeah. Why do I see a Rams guy returning it for 6? I look at the game for 1 second, and I see a Rams guy returning it for 6. Alright, well, Sam Darnold got sacked again and fumbled it for 6. Yep. What is going on here, bro? Alright, so that's a touchdown. So the Rams scored another touchdown. So at least the Rams scored. I guess I could be happy that at least somebody scored. So we had 2 defense touchdowns this game. One was taken back, the other one was not. Alright. Sorry, Mims, but we should have drafted Jared Verse, bro. Jared Verse is an animal. I will agree. Jared Verse is an animal. Was a false start. Clock was 0. Oh, you mean 0? You mean delay of game? Just Vikings, this is a wake-up call. You have to start trying. Alright. With all these options now at defensive coordinator, I'm kind of wondering how the Bengals are going to mess this up. Because there's a lot of solid defensive coordinator options. Yeah, by far. Yeah, I've never seen a closer game before. Could hardly tell who's going to win. You know what's funny? This final score is probably going to be very close in the end. It's probably going to be like 14-13. Or 14-17. Vikings. Come on. Let's go Vikings. Lordy, all the Rams fans got up and started shaking the butts. The old guy wearing the Donald jersey is shaking his butt. Skull? I guess there is no Skull left. Skull went bye-bye. Still want Solo. I wanted him since October. Yeah, we're not going to get Solo, though. I mean, John, if you can, put your name in the thing. You know, if they'll actually give you a chance. I don't know. You were before. You have that connection with the Bengals from back in the day. Aaron Jones up the middle for 3 yards. All right. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Work for Vance Joseph. Marvin Lewis. They're not going to go Marvin Lewis. That is not going to happen. I'll guarantee you that. I know which defensive coordinator, and Donald is sacked again. There we go. We will announce it and hire him after. Oh, I thought you were about to say we're gonna announce it after we hire him. I'm like, bro. Do you think the Vikings will? Do you think we? Yeah, I think we'll beat the Vikings next season. I think we will. But again, like I said, you know, anything is possible. Hopefully. At this point, though, anything could happen. Alright, choke. Rams are dominating on off. And definitely this game, it's been a beatdown. Yeah, I agree with you. Dang, Vikings fell off hard at the very end. They literally, both years, both times they've been in the playoffs, they fell off hard. But first down, Justin Jefferson. First down, Justin Jefferson at least. So Justin Jefferson is eating at least. And 3-yard run for Aaron Jones. Oh, that would be... Oh, you're saying... Wait, you said your head coach will beat the Vikings if it's not... Yeah, if it's not week 1 of 4, we might win. But you already know we have our issues with the first 4 weeks. That's always our problem, first 4 weeks. Or maybe our head coach will fix that problem next year. Probably not. Not until May. No, the schedules are not out until May. Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow in the chat is a troll. He's a troll account. But we don't find out that until May. So we're not going to get any information on any of that until at least May at best. Usually it's like mid-May too. It's not even like early May. It's like mid-May we get that information. But once you drafted, Roger Goodell tells you the script. Once you're drafted, Roger Goodell tells you the script. I bet. I heard that from like 0 players before. That's like a common thing people don't say. He tells you the script. We know the opponent's not the schedule. Yeah, we know the opponent's not the schedule. But even then, I mean, it's impossible to predict what's going to happen right now. You can't predict right now what's going to happen. You have to wait till the season. I mean, it's a 1 in a billion chance to predict right now what's going to happen. People do it every year, but it doesn't work. Because you never know who's going to look good next year, who's going to be bad. The Commanders were supposed to be a bad team this year. Now they're a playoff team in the divisional round. Like, no one thought the Commanders would be anything. There's something crazy. It's just, that's how it works. Yeah, I think that's actually Joe, too. It's crazy. You know, during a Bengals game one time, he was actually typing in the chat while Joe Burrow threw the ball. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I don't know how that happens. Must be, you know, that new medical science or something. Medical science just simply has gotten to a point where you could be in the chat and be throwing a football on an NFL field and still type. No one thinks I am Joe, but if you read my name, you can see I think I'm Joe. But you know what's funny? On a real note, though, the Joe Burrow account guy, I don't know if you're going to break character. Who do you think is going to draft Travis Hunter? Probably the Browns. I think the Browns will. Can you tell me if your actual real name is Joe? I just want to know if your actual real name is Joe. That would be funny. Because you would technically not be lying if your real name was actually Joe. And incomplete pass. Definitely what he's going to do on his iPad during the game. Yeah, exactly. That's what he's doing. He's just going on my stream and saying, hey, this happened. Aaron Jones got hurt. Aaron Jones is banged up. Oh, he's okay. He just looked hurt for a second. 3rd down and 7. Something like that, I guess. Okay, well, then that's not bad. I mean, okay, well, first off, you said something like that, so maybe it starts with a J or something. Maybe like a Justin, or like you're a Jason or something. I have been on your streams many times with the iPad, yeah. So you either, like, I'm what I'm getting at is you either a Joe, a Jason, or a Justin. Like a Joey. Maybe a little exotic, and you go like Jice. And Sam Darnold gets sacked on 4th and 2. Because, you know, that's a thing. Dude above me has a common sense. Yeah, I think it's him too. Oh, that was short. Yeah, that was good. That was a fun time. 17-3 now. Well, the positives is now there's a chance that the Rams could score another touchdown. Thank you, the real Joe. You go for it on 4th and 2 just to get sacked. I swear, these teams don't even know what garbage time is anymore. Sam can't get a break. I mean, how many... he's been... okay, well, no, that's Minnesota side. Minnesota doesn't sack anybody. 2.5... 2.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6. He's been sacked 6 times so far. Bro has been sacked 6 times. And now Puka Nakua's hurt. Kyron Williams, 9-yard run. And now Puka Nakua's hurt. Don't Puka my Nakua. Bro, put JJ McCarthy in this point. Bro, JJ McCarthy tore his old ACL. He tore his old ACL, bro. What do you want him to do? Can't go in. Man's gonna have one less ACL. Alright, 2nd down and 1 at Minnesota's 30-yard line. Everyone's hurt. Yeah, pretty much. Freaking, I swear. This is fun. Put in Jane Daniels. Yeah, put in you mean Danny Dimes. Put in Daniel Jones, you mean. He said Daniel Jones. Calvin Williams up the middle for 5 yards. Puka is still on the sideline. Alright, 1st down and 10 here. Matthew Stafford, incomplete pass to Allen. Brings up 2nd and 10. Put in Malik Neighbors, calls him. That is interesting. Alright, 2nd and 10, 48 seconds to go before halftime. And I feel like there still has not been a single thing good in this game so far. And now the Vikings guy is hurt. The safety's hurt. What is the record for sacks in a game? I don't know, but right now they're on pace. Whatever that record is, they are on pace to hit it. They are on pace to hit whatever the record might be. And Puka Nacua catches the ball for 12 yards. Does not get out of bounds, though. They're not going to use a timeout because they only have one left. So they're going to just try to go no huddle. How's it going? 17-3. Well, actually, sorry. 24-3 now. Touchdown Matthew Stafford to Allen. 24-3 now. It is 24-3. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think the Vikings stand a chance in the second half. So, I don't know how the second half will go. Exact. Players dropping like flies. Can we go back to the first 5 minutes of the game when we were excited? I missed that. I know, I missed that too. But now we're in this situation. Where, honestly, Sam Darnold might get sacked 100 times this game. He might get sacked 100 times in one game. And we might just have to accept that as football. Alright. Second half. Hopefully it's better than the first. Vikings comeback incoming. They did against the Colts in 2022. This is the playoffs, though. The Vikings and playoffs usually don't go together well. If this was not the playoffs, I would agree with you completely. That is very possible. How did they win 14 games? Did you watch them play the Lions in the final game of the season? That would be a good question in that game of how they won 14 games. Because that would have been a good statement to go with. That was arguably the worst game I've ever seen. They looked like a high school team versus the Lions in the final game of the season. And Sam Darnold will kneel the ball out and take us to halftime. series says the sack record is held by Derek Thomas, and the number is 7. Okay, well, they're not going to get one player with 7 sacks. They're going to get over 7 sacks this game, but one player will not get 7 sacks. So, I don't think that will happen. So the point is like 7 sacks in a single game. No, I don't think they'll get 7 sacks in a single game. I mean, sorry, by one player, no. They'll get 7 plus. They might get 10, 11 sacks in this game, but it won't be by one single player. The most someone has the sacks in this game is 2. I've heard it was bad. I never did watch. Yeah, it was awful. I'll pull it up, because why not? This was the final game of the season. And keep in mind, by the way, listen, this game was for the number 1 seed and home field advantage throughout the whole entire playoffs, plus a bye week. That's what this game was for, okay? This game was for that. That's what this game was for. And this was the final. I'll be back second half of Rams walking Donald like a dog. Remind me I have to walk mine now. Okay. I've heard it was bad. The Rams win this game. How did they? Yeah. This game right here was for the number 1 seed. And that was the points put up. So if you're wondering if the Vikings could be this bad, they are this bad. Shout out to the Vikings for being absolutely garbage. I don't think they're going to score another point in this game. And that's the sad part. Because so far, go back, they've only scored 3. And I think 3 might have been a peak. That might have been peak performance. They might have prematurely hit their number. Yep, 18 for 41. And that is just typical Vikings. I don't know. I mean, listen, they got a very far away with Sam Darnold, right? They did. They were thinking, how would we ever going to go back to J.J. McCarthy after this season? And now Sam Darnold gave them a reason. And Sam Darnold is going to be good enough that he'll get cut. Or not cut. He'll get released after this year. Why they won't re-sign him. And he'll go somewhere and he'll get paid crazy money. Sam Darnold will probably get a bag from Cleveland. Cleveland will probably hire him as their starting quarterback. And he'll look absolutely awful. So it's a win-win in the end. Sam Darnold will get paid. And also, Minnesota will be able to go to J.J. McCarthy and not feel bad. Okay? That's what's going to happen. They're going to be able to go to J.J. McCarthy and not regret it because the fact that Sam Darnold is that bad. And Sam Darnold will get paid because Cleveland will be scared because the quarterback this year, the quarterback class this year is awful. They don't have Deshaun Watson's officially out all next year. So they don't have a quarterback. And they're going to be like, Darnold, we'll pay you, I don't know, $150 million. Please come play for us. And then Darnold will go play for them. And they'll go like 3-14. And they'll be the worst team in football. And everyone will be like, oh, well, I can't believe they suck. And Darnold will be known as the guy who stole all the money. And then at that point, he should just retire and go off into the sunset and see ghosts somewhere else. I'm sorry for Tom Grossi's. Yeah, because Tom Grossi's going to be like the purple incarnation of Satan. The sad part is, Donald is going to get benched in this game. Like, there's going to be a point in this game. What do you think if the Cowboys have Deion Sanders? I wouldn't be surprised. It would not shock me. It would not shock me in the slightest. But at one point in this game, Donald is going to get benched. They're going to put in Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones might actually score points in this game. That's the crazy part. JJ McCarthy's out for the season with a torn, with a what's it called? He has a not a torn. He has a torn. He has a ACL tear. He's out for the season. He can't come in. You can't put in JJ McCarthy, no matter how much anybody wants to. But yeah, that's going to happen at one point of this season. Guarantee you. Hopefully the second half is better. Like, I don't have faith it will be, but still. I cannot believe they threw a touch. Who the heck is that guy? Not this guy. I'm talking about this guy. Davis Allen. Who are you? Okay. He's caught a touchdown in the playoffs, and he has not done a lick of anything the whole season. Okay, so he's just a touchdown vulture. That's all he is. He caught 6 receptions this year for 39 yards. Time comes in and wins the game, called it here. I mean, listen, I have seen crazier things in the playoffs. So, I can agree with there. And the Rams, he just wanted some money. Solid. Solid. Well, guess we'll see what the second half gives us. All right. Davis Allen, baby. I love this is why I love the playoffs so much, because you get the most random freaking dudes out here making plays. You get the most rando dude making plays in the playoffs. Like Dennis Allen, who caught 6 receptions for he'll score a touchdown. And he's never going to probably do anything else in his career in forever. Like ever and ever. But he did it in this game. And he'll forever be known. Oh yeah, remember that guy who scored a touchdown in the playoffs? Dennis Allen? Yeah, that's it. That will be his life. He is Dennis Allen. What's up, Tom? How you doing? Welcome, Tom. You are missing yourself a horrific game right now. Donald got sacked 6 times. It's pretty bad. Crazy Rams got the youngest and cheapest defense, and they are so good. They're this good. Yeah, well, they're this good, but also Donald sucks. Like, let's keep, and like, you know, a mental note that it also is the fact that the Vikings also suck so bad. So sad we didn't even get a shot. Yeah, that actually sucks more than anything, because for Pete's sake, looking at the playoffs this year, I think we could have probably went on the run. Like, we actually probably had a better chance than most of these teams of going on a run. And we just couldn't get in, which it is what it is at the end of the day. Again, we can't blame anyone but ourselves, but it still sucks. Freaking Chiefs could have done anything in week 18 and won that game. Miami, I mean, the Jets won for us. We won, the Jets won. Like, bro, everyone wanted us in but the Chiefs. It's bull crap. It shouldn't be like that. The Broncos get in just to get absolutely annihilated, and Broncos fans are like, we feel good about our loss because at least we figured out we have a quarterback. What are you talking about? Broncos fans kill me. They're like, we got Bo Nix. You thought that was good? Packers fans are sitting there like, yeah, I don't need to think about Herbert over. Yeah, exactly. But Packers fans are sitting there like, Jordan Love's not the guy. We overpaid him. He's not the quarterback. He's not, like, he sucks. Like, bro, Jordan Love beat the Cowboys last year in the playoffs. And Broncos fans are like, Bo Nix is our future. He did it. Did what? Score 1 touchdown and got blown out? I don't know if I would be more hopeful for that. I know he's a rookie, but still. I mean, I'm thinking CJ Stroud much. I'm honestly starting to think that low key, he might be CJ Stroud. Like on the lowest of key, he might be CJ Stroud. First off, we would have not lost to the Bills. We own the Bills. Come on now, stop playing. That's one of the teams that we play better against than any other team in the NFL. For some reason, we always have the Bills number. That's just how it works for us. We always figure out a way to beat the Bills. Bills versus Bengals. Last 5 seasons. Why are you only showing me 2 games? Hold up. Nah. Wait, what am I doing? Go on this website. Look at that. Bam. Don't look at 2019. Okay, don't look at 2019. We have beat them. So we beat them once. So right now we are 17-17 tied with them, but that's of all time, right? We beat them last time we played them. We beat them in the playoffs last time we played them. No, sorry. Last time we played them, we beat them. We beat them in the playoffs the time before. They beat us one time. Who cares? We were going to beat them in the other game, the DeMar Hamlin game. We were going to beat them in that game. We had the momentum, and we were going right down the field on them over and over again. We were going to beat them in that game, but we didn't get a chance because of the situation. They beat us in 2016, whatever, and then we beat them 3 times in a row. So in our last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I counting this correctly? 5, 6, 7, yeah. Last 8 times, we are 6-2 versus the Bills. In our last 8 matchups, we're 6-2. Going back till 2011. In the last 15 years, we are 6-2 versus this team. It's that one. Wait, why is there an asterisk next to this one? It's that one, 49. What are you talking about, 49? Are you talking about someone else? I know that one Bills game where the Bills yeah. Yeah, because we own them. Ooh, the second half's already starting? Bro, they didn't give any time for that. They said, this game's so bad, we ain't giving time for that, buddy. They ain't giving a halftime for this. They're like, wildcard weekend was so bad, it's like, let's get right back into the game. Oh, that's what you're talking about, okay. But yeah. Sam Darnold first pass of the second half is incomplete. Yeah, let's go. Starting off the second half, how we left the first half. All right, 2nd down and 10. And Jordan Addison, 15-yard catch. Okay. Are we going to have some cooking? Second half's going to be better. Let me be wrong and let me live in a delusional world where the second half is better than the first half. Cardinals owner said, hurry up and get out of our stadium. Yeah, the landlord kicked him out, bro. 5-yard run by Aaron Jones. Okay. Hey, they're on midfield. It's like, feel like this is more than they did in the first half. They actually are moving the ball with somewhat ease. And incomplete pass to the right-hand side brings up 3rd down and 5. But so far today has been the money down for them, where 3rd down and long, they get sacked. 3rd down and middle, they usually get like a couple yards. Come on. Just... Oh, that was right. That was right to the guy too. He just threw a bad pass. Donald just choked it up a little bit. He didn't even see Ghost. He just couldn't see his receiver. Apparently now Donald's going to need LASIK just to get through this. They're down at 5 now at the 50-yard line. And it's incomplete to Naylor. 4th down and 5 now at the 50. I mean, you have to punt the ball here. You can't go for it. You're down by 3 scores. If they go for this, I'll be crazy. He might need glasses because he was seeing ghosts at one point of his career. And now I don't even know what he's seeing. Donald is cooked. I agree with you. And they punt the ball 32 yards out of bounds. So that will now bring up Rams football. So Vikings go a little bit down the field. And then they get stopped. So now it's Rams football. And let's see what the Rams do. Who knows? Maybe the Rams will go out there and shock the world and actually do something successful. I mean, I could have my doubts, but hey. Where's the troll? Do you see how bad this game is? Nobody wants to troll this game. Even Sean doesn't want to troll this game. Bro, this game's so bad, even Sean took the night off. He's like, hey, I'm good, bro. I don't need to troll this game. I don't need to troll this game. That was a bad miss from Donald. Yeah. Looking at Donald's eyes, he's done. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna after the season they'll release him. He'll go over to Cleveland and he'll get paid a bag. Okay? Cleveland's gonna pay Donald a bag because they're gonna get desperate because Deshaun Watson's out for the year. They can't get back Joe Flacco. They're gonna pay him a bag and he's gonna suck for the Browns. And we're gonna get 2 free wins off of it. And we're gonna make the playoffs next year because we season sweep the Browns 2 years in a row. That's all that matters. As I'm in pain with college. I want to troll Sean today. Well, Sean's taking the night off. I texted him. I said, hey, man, you going to come tonight? He goes, nah, this game's going to be so bad. I got to take the night off. I said, okay, bet, man, bet. Ohio State is so hard. First off, Ohio State's about to lose to to our boys, so I don't even want to hear it. They're about to lose to Notre Dame in the Natty, bro. Cause my Fighting Irish are about to win, so I don't want to hear anything about Ohio State other than they're gonna lose. all I want to hear. I don't care if we're a 10-point underdog. Guess what? We're a 10-point underdog that's going to win. Yeah, yeah. Show off the underdog. Now I'm talking about the workload on schoolwork. Oh, you go to Ohio State? Darkfire, what you doing, bro? Alright, so I'm not saying you should give the whole Ohio State team laxatives, but I'm not saying that as well. I'm not saying you should give the whole football team laxatives, okay? But I'm not saying that as well. Negative 3-yard run for Kyron Williams. Come on. Like, the Rams have a chance here to put up 60 points in this game. They could put up 70. They could put up 70. Oh, come on, man. Give them laxatives. Phoenix to hop in a relief of Donald. Imagine, bro. Imagine. That would be hilarious. 8-yard run up the middle for Kyron Williams. Are we really about to see the Rams just run the ball every single play and try to leave this game by running the football? They're going to try to run the game out because they know the Vikings are so insufferable that the Vikings can't actually score in them. So they're just going to try to run the game out. They're like, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Oh, lordy. Not the main? Oh, okay. The Rams are like, you can't beat us, so we're just going to run the clock. And pass to Puka Nacua for 5 yards. There you go. Alright, what happened? How did the Vikings sell? They fumbled the ball for 6. They got sacked 7 times. Wait, you've been here the whole time. Why are you asking this? I thought it was someone new asking that. I was like, oh yeah, let me explain to you how the Vikings absolutely suck everything. The Vikings just suck in the playoffs, man. The Vikings are not a playoff team. They are a regular season team. What's up, Dreamy? Welcome back. No, I'm just asking because the Vikings had the ball. The Vikings went right down the field in the Rams, and then they got stopped. That's pretty much it. They had a good drive going. I got excited. I showed my panties on screen, and then they got stopped. That's what happened. 7 times. Yep. I wonder what. I bet you wonder how we got here. Let me tell you about it. That's the life we live. Bet Jetta wants to join Joe and Jamar right about now. Would not be surprised. Alright, 3rd down and 9. So now the Rams are trying this strategy where they just run the ball over and over again. Right? Because they're just trying to run the clock out and they don't have faith that the Vikings can actually beat them. Why is there a Chiefs fan in the crowd? See, this is what happens when you play the game in the freaking... in the Cardinal Stadium. You have random NPCs that show up. A freaking Chiefs NPC that showed up to this game. Like, bro doesn't even know what universe he's in. He's in, like, the multiverse of the multiverse. He doesn't even know where he's at. Oh, why does every team have amazing defense now? I know. It's all a Panthers fan. That's what I'm saying. They got random NPCs in this game. 29-yard catch by Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp out here making plays now. I thought he wasn't even going to show up today. And now he apparently is showing up. And now Mahomes is on screen. That's what I'm saying! I'm not going to say what university I went to. I'm not going to say anything like that. Cooper Kupp was returned. Simulation loading the wrong skins for the NPC. That's what I'm saying, bro. Factual evidence right there, Mike. You are so true. Literally, the NPCs, the simulation is just loading the wrong characters. They don't even know what characters to load because it's the Cardinal Stadium. They're like, why is the Vikings playing the Cardinal Stadium? They're like, the Cardinals aren't in the playoffs, so they're just like loading. Bro, it's like we are now looking at lighting, like a lighting glitch, okay? Like, things are just not making sense, and it's okay. This is like a texture file problem. The textures are not loading correctly. I think the Rams beat Philly. No, I don't. I do not think so. Because I think if the Vikings had any confidence of a team in this game, the Rams would have lost. Timeout Rams, by the way. So I don't think they're going to beat Philly. Does it look like Mathey is on the powder? Bro, he's gonna need to be on the powder after this game. Man's gonna need to take a bunch of powder after this game. He gonna be higher than anything. Watching the Jaguars for Chargers game live is insane. I hope Vikings have an insane comeback. I would love that. It's not going to happen. Donald is seeing the ghost of Elmo and Cookie Monster. He might. At this point, I would love to know anything. Negative 2-yard run by Kyron Williams. Come on, guys. From now on, if you don't score a touchdown in the playoffs, if you get to the playoffs and you don't score a touchdown, automatically you should lose your game check. You should not be able to get paid. No, he's down. He's down. Oh, no, he's easily down. He is easily down. But you should not get a game check if you don't score a touchdown in the playoffs. You don't score a touchdown in the playoffs, you should not get a game check. Wait, that's a fumble? It looked like he was down. No, he was down. The heck? Y'all trying to make it interesting. Okay, you said you wasn't sure. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, you said the same thing about Joe in week 2. That is not a fumble, by the way. And what did I say about Joe in week 2? That if you don't score a touchdown, you shouldn't get a game check? We scored touchdowns in week 2. Are you saying that it wasn't a fumble or he was down? Well, first off, after I said that, but then once I watched it back, I literally said right away it was a fumble. Like, once you watch it back, you saw it a fumble. But in the very beginning, it didn't look like a fumble with Joe, but then once you saw it from a different angle, you could see it's a fumble. If you have to see it different angles. I know, but I said it at first. When I first watched it live, I said it wasn't a fumble. But then once I watched it back, I was like, yeah, no, that's a fumble. Like, I gotta watch it back in order to get my, full-on opinion. I wish he was down. Yeah, I wish he was down too. We'd be in the playoffs right now. And we would not be talking about Sam Darnold. No, honestly, we'd still be talking about Sam Darnold. Could I still be live for this game? I would still. The Vikings called a timeout too, bro. Guys, don't start using your timeouts now. Honestly, I feel they should just take away timeouts from both teams. No more timeouts. You guys gonna make us suffer, then you're gonna suffer. Alright, 2nd down and 12. at Minnesota's 26-yard line. This is going to be a great comeback. The greatest comeback we have ever seen in American history. We're going to see the Rams choke the greatest game in American history. If not, my name is not Billy Williams since Sika Blocka the third Jenston. Timeouts so we can have more commercial. That's what I'm saying. Lose your timeouts. You don't get any more timeouts because you don't get any more ad revenue from this game. No more. We're done with you. Clearly, you can't be trusted to not have a horrific game. All right. Well, and Matthew Stafford got sacked. Boom, 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 boom. And that's going to be 4th and 12, and the Rams will kick a field goal and make it 27-3. That's almost like 28-3. Remember 28-3, kids? When the Falcons decided that they wanted to show how bad you could suck in an NFL game? Donald knows his fate. He's going to be a brownie. I'm telling you right now. Donald is going to get paid a bag from the Cleveland Brownies, and then he's going to suck. And then that's pretty much will be the rest of his career. He'll get paid a bag for 1 year, and he'll suck. Oh boy, the Falcons. Yup. Should have went for it. 4th and 12. We talked about normalizing going for it on 4th and 12, guys. Come on. We got to start normalizing going for it on 4th and 12. Why did Strahan move away from the run? Why did Ryan snap in double digits on the play clock? I think that's something everyone will always try to understand. What's up, Cal, man? How you doing? Isn't he already extended to the Vikings? No, he is not. He is not. He is under contract for 1 year, and after this season's over, he will be a free agent. Donald will be a free agent after this season. This is how his contract is structured, if you're wondering. So, look at this, right? These are void years, okay? So, void. Pretty much what they did was they took his signing bonus, which I believe was what's his signing bonus? Like $5 million? They took his, they took his signing bonus, $6.25 million, and they pushed it out over 5 years, so they didn't have to pay him today, and they could just push it out. So he's going to get paid that money, whether he's on the team or not on the team. He's going to get paid that money every single year for the next 5 years. He'll get paid 1.2 whatever million. So he could retire after this year and get paid that money every single year. But that void years does not mean you're on the team. It means that you're getting paid by the team. But you're not on the team. Oh, well, he was cheap. Yeah, so at the end of the day, he'll probably be let go after this year. I don't think they're going to sign him back if they lose this playoff game. And J.J. McCarthy will be the starting quarterback, and Sam Darnold is free to go to the Brownies. And we get 2 free wins out of it. That is true, Casey. That is true. Yep. And the Brownies will get him. The Brownies will probably pay like 100. They'll probably get him like a 1 year, like $25 million deal. and he'll be awful because prison inmate number 4 is out all next year already. He's done because he tore his other ACL. Other Achilles. Remember Eli Apple in the Super Bowl 21? I do remember him. For some reason, Eli Apple has ingrained himself in my brain, and I can never not think of him. 5-yard run for Aaron Jones. Sam Darnold back to the Jets. That is possible. I just feel like the Brownies are going to overpay for him because they have no quarterbacks. And there's no way the Brownies are going to go for DTR. And this draft class upcoming sucks for quarterback. So they're not going to get a quarterback in the draft. They're probably going to get Travis Hunter. They're going to try to piggybacking off the success of Sam Darnold this year and try to figure something out. Darnold on most of these sacks is holding the ball too long. He's making a lot of bad throws. Don't forget Eli Apple got to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Incomplete pass intended for Justin Jefferson. Puka Nakua. Starling. Puka Nakua. All right. It's 3rd down and 5. Let's see if the Vikings have it in them to make the craziest comeback in human history. Don't forget, he's all over him. That's a flag for sure. Let me see. Yeah, he was all over him. They didn't call a flag there? Made him look. Yeah. Wait, did they not call a flag? They didn't call a flag on that. That is insane, bro. Naylor caught the ball at least. 1st down Vikings. Naylor caught the ball. I cannot believe they actually did not call a flag on that. The guy was all over Justin Jefferson. That man was blanketed on Justin Jefferson. That was easily PI. They didn't call it though. Incomplete pass intended for Aaron Jones. Hey, at least in the second half so far. I mean, first half, Donald got sacked 6 times. Oh, yeah, 6 times. In the second half so far, how many times he's been sacked? Has he been sacked once in the second half? I feel like he hasn't even... No, he's been sacked once, I feel like, in the second half. Like, hey. That's a huge improvement. He got sacked 6 times in the first half. That's something. Should have been PI, but it wasn't. Didn't get called. Definitely was PI, though. Bengals ref for sure. Donald, what are you doing, my man? I think every single Vikings fan is asking that same question. And, okay, so deep right pass, incomplete, but defensive holding on the Rams will give a 5-yard penalty. And defensive holding, for some reason, is always guaranteed first down. Which I kind of think is weird when it's guaranteed first down. I don't know if defensive holding should be guaranteed first down. I feel like it should just be a 5-yard penalty. They call that holding on defense. Yeah. Oh, now they're at the 38-yard line. So maybe the Vikings will score more than 3 points on this drive. Maybe we have a chance, boys. Who's better, Herbert or Donald? Herbert. Herbert's better. 26-yard catch by Naylor. Naylor is having himself a game. Sorry, 12-yard catch. Excuse me. 12-yard catch down to the 26-yard line. Take back my statement. He is not having himself a game. I mean, the comeback could happen. Comeback could be real. I don't think it's going to, but hey, Anything's possible. I feel like there's going to be a touchdown, though. I was just about to say there's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown, and that's a touchdown to TJ Hawkins sucks. I thought it was going to be a touchdown to Justin Jefferson, to be honest, but I mean, okay. I guess this is life. The Vikings actually have life. What a catch by... What a catch. Awful throw by Dalton. Obviously, as always. Oh, that actually was a really good catch, to be honest. And then he kind of just outran everybody. He caught that, and then the whole defense was like, we're not actually going to go out here and try, right? Are they going for 2? Bro, they're going for 2. I'm done. Alright, they're going for 2. And number 4 is now hurt for the Rams. And they got the 2... Wait, no, they failed the 2-point conversion. They tried to throw to Justin Jefferson, and Jay Jettis couldn't get it. I'll take that. I'll take the touchdown. Yeah, but they failed the 2. So now it's still a 18-point game. Still an 18-point game because of the failed 2-point conversion. I wouldn't. Pats versus Falcons all over again. Yeah. I don't think this is going to be Pats Falcons in any way, but yeah. Even with that touchdown, I still don't think the Vikings have any momentum. They don't have any momentum even with that touchdown. Just isn't enough. Well, it is what it is, Kelsey. Yep. Should have taken the extra point, so you only need 2 field goals and a... Yeah, but those are just trying to do something. They're trying to make crap happen out of nowhere. That's pretty much all it is. Like, at this point, they know they're going to lose, so they're like, let's just try to make it a game. Try to make it an easier game for us. Or at least a better looking game in the end. It's easier when you know, lose, but you lose a little bit more respectfully. Why is everyone saying Bo Nix shocked the NFL? He's like, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I was saying earlier. Broncos fans are like, we're so blessed. Like, Packers fans are literally saying they want to get rid of freaking Jordan Love. They want to get rid of Jordan Love. He's not worth the money. He's a bust. Like, they're trashing Jordan Love to kingdom come. And then freaking and when Jordan Love lost, yeah, he lost by, don't get me wrong, a lot. But like, freaking Bo Nix couldn't even move the ball like an NFL quarterback. And they're like, that guy's our savior. Like, I disagree. I disagree. I know he's a rookie, but I disagree. Because Broncos fans are kind of crazy. Broncos fans are like Brandon Perna. And as long as you realize that they're Brandon Perna, you kind of realize it's actually not that surprising that Broncos fans thought they were going to win that game. Face cam needed. Nah, not for the playoff games. I always do face cam for Bengals games, but not the playoff games. These games was too bad to do face cam. I'm in too much freaking pain watching them. I don't do face cam for it. Alright, here we go. 7-yard pass to Parkinson. I don't know any Broncos fans. I don't know any Broncos fan personally anymore. Yeah. I think a lot of them fell off after the 2015 Super Bowl. Once they won the 2015 Super Bowl, and then they kind of did nothing for 9 years. A lot of them fell off. My brother is a diehard Russell Wilson fan. I'm sorry for your loss. Kyron Williams, 4-yard run. We went to the Super Bowl, the 25th offensive line. We did. Because we haven't had a top 10 offensive line since 2007. Alright, come on. Let's go, Rams. Let's do something. Let's make this an actual entertaining game. First down and 10 at the 41-yard line for the Rams. And incomplete pass to Long. Are the Rams just trying to throw the ball to random people that no one has ever heard in their life? Like, I mean, I guess technically the Vikings have a longer rap sheet here than the Rams do. But, like, bro, we just throwing to people that no one has ever heard of? Like, who is that? Long. Like, who are you? Are you, like, Howie Long? Hunter Long, tight end. Their 5th-string tight end scored a touchdown, and now that dude is almost catching a pass. What is Williams doing? He has 10 rushes, 45 yards. Unless you're saying that in, like, what was he doing on that play type of mentality. Incomplete pass, off the middle was 0. Wait, Stafford tried to run? Stafford said, I'm going to try to run myself. Well, now we might get a mobile Stafford. Yeah, 0-yard run for Stafford. Come on, Stafford. Let's get a 50-yard run for you, buddy. Let's show him why you can run in the playoffs. 3rd down and 10. And Stafford, 1-yard pass to Puka Nacua. Got stopped. Just a screen pass to Puka Nacua. Yep. All right, here we go. The Rams got stopped, so now the Vikings have a chance. You're telling me there's a chance, boys. I'm telling you there's a chance. Puka Nacua got stopped. I hear everything every week that the Steelers is way better than the Bengals. The Steelers suck. Oh, you're saying from your brother, though. But Steelers suck. Stafford looks like he had doo-doo in his pants. Yeah, he did. He probably did. Man got some doo-doo in his pants. He got a stanky butt. He was up but 20 points and had no confidence at all. He had a long stretch of scoring touchdowns. Scored 2 in this game. Now he's failing at football and watching his team take an L. Stafford would have thought that would have been Donald. Yeah. Honestly. I don't know. Donald does have some speed to him, though. On the low, Donald does have some speed to him. Why is Stafford helping someone get their shoe on correctly? What is going on with life right now? Alright, I'll be right back and go bathroom. All right. Only your regulars don't hold the MVP. Pretty much. All right. Let's see how the rest of this third quarter go. 2-yard run for Aaron Jones. 2nd down and 8 now at the 6-yard line. Come on. Comeback City here, baby. Comeback City here. 7-yard catch by Jordan Addison. Brings up 3rd down and 1. He thinks Russell Wilson's better than Joe Burrow. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. All right. Come on. 3rd down and 1 at the 13-yard line. Let's see some crazy things happen. I don't even know what that crazy thing actually is. All right. First down, Sam Donald runs the ball for 2 yards. He actually ran the ball correctly. Nice. All right, so first down, Sam Donald using his legs. Go for it. I mean, he got it, right? He got the 2 yards. I didn't hear the end of it. I would assume. Did he not get the first down with a 2-yard run on 3rd and 1? So what I'm watching is like delayed. Okay, no, he got it. He got it, okay. First down and 10. They run the ball for 0 yards. Okay. I was about to say, like, bro, if you don't get that, that would be sad. All right, 2nd down and 10 now at the 15, and that would be the end of the 3rd quarter. Going to the 4th quarter. Vikings currently with the ball down by 18 points. With almost little to no chance of winning this game. Everyone is counting them out in every circumstance. People are saying they are the worst team ever. But they are going to prove everyone right by absolutely being trash. Everyone had career days against the Bengals defense this year. Terrible D. 100%, yeah. Everyone cooks against us. Coming back. I don't know if they're coming back. To be honest with you, John. I'm not having faith in a comeback story here. This game has been over since half. This game's been over since the end of the 1st quarter. For being honest. This game's been over since the end of the 1st quarter. Trey would have sacked him. I agree with you on that. He would have sacked him 6 times today, probably. Yeah, he probably would have sacked him 12 times today. But Trey doesn't play for NFC, so kind of doesn't defeats the purpose. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Jamar getting paid soon. Yep, Jamar Chase getting paid. T's getting paid. Actually, I wouldn't say then T. I would say, in all honesty, I'd say T and Chase are gonna get paid together. Because keep in mind that T and Chase, they both have the same agent now. So they're just going to work out both contracts at the same time. That's kind of how that's going to go down. They're just going to work out the contracts together. Might as well sign Tyreek as well. We're not getting Tyreek Hill. We're not playing that game. I'm done with that stupid narrative that people keep trying to say. The Bengals are going to get Tyreek Hill. We're not going to get Tyreek Hill, bro. We're not doing this Tyreek Hill game. Even though for some reason people want it. Yeah, they can relax a bit. $30 million for Tyreek Hill. I'm good. Okay, holy crap. Things happen. 17-yard scramble for Sam Darnold. Unnecessary roughness penalty on LA, which adds 15 more yards to that. So that ends up being like a 30-some yard play. Their tackle, Brian O'Neill, got hurt. Byron Young was also injured during the play. So you got a Viking injured, you got a Ram injured, and you got... Oh, my lordy, that's a lot. Okay. Viking got injured, Ram got injured, and then you have an unnecessary roughness plus a huge run. Micah Parsons I would love for Micah Parsons to come here. I don't want Cheetah because Cheetah played this year with a broken with a messed up hand, so he's not going to be 100% next year. If we have him, he's not going to be 100%. And then he might not even play next year. And also, he's going to cost $30 million next year, and then $100 million the year after that. No, sorry, $50 million the year after that. His contract right now is $30 million and then $50 million. And we're not going to pay him anything close to that. What's up, Cornell? What's up? What's up? What's up? Lordy. Let's go. Maybe the backlash of Taylor Swift, Black Magic was sacrificed as Microsoft Minnesota as a payment. Maybe. I would love Micah or Max Crosby. Either or. I'm cool with either or at this point. Either option could be good. Houday, doesn't Max get a lot of penalties? Sometimes he can get hit. He can get calls after the whistle. Sometimes he can be a problem. Not all the time though. But I think Max is a more aggressive player. He is. Get after you a little bit quicker. Yeah. I'm hoping divisional is better. That's what I'll say. All I gotta say is I hope divisional round is better. That's really just, again, a hope, though. Maybe Watt comes over. Watt's, I don't know. I don't know if I want Watt. Watt has injury concerns. He always gets hurt. I mean, he's still a great player, but he has injury concerns. And also a lot of money. So Watt's another guy I'm kind of on the fence about. I mean, we need to get our money's worth pretty much out of whoever we get. So, especially because how much it would cost to trade No sacks in 4 games. I know, yeah. Well, he had a sack against us technically, but it was called back because of a holding call. So he technically had a sack against us. He just was called back. Dang, he almost had that. And Byron Young has returned to the game. Aaron Jones gets 4 yards. Nice. The Chargers game and Broncos game is trash. 100%. Oh, 10-yard pass to Hawkins sucks. I was like, wait, what happened? I thought it was a touchdown at first. And I'm like, I don't see like a touchdown on the board. Okay. First, what Michael would do. I think the Cowboys are gonna. Well, see the Cowboys. Here's the funny thing with the Cowboys. He's on a contract year, so they haven't signed him yet. They have to really sign Micah Parsons in order for him to be back on the team. So I don't even know how that would work, to be honest. Like, do we have to trade for him? Because if he doesn't sign a contract and he wants to come to the Bengals, he could literally just say, "No, I refuse to sign a contract with you guys. I don't want to play for the Cowboys anymore." And he could literally just come over here. Like, he doesn't have to actually play. Like, he doesn't have to sign a contract for them. So, if that's the case, then that will also be weird because we would be trading a first, and then they would have to work out a contract with him. So then that would be a whole scenario. So, Vikings can't find a good quarterback. Yeah. They did fire McCarthy, yeah. They let McCarthy go. So then that would be a whole scenario, though. Like, where is he going to... Is he going to go here? Is he, like... Yeah, because... So I don't think we would have to trade for him. He could just simply say, I don't want to sign with the Cowboys. I want to hit free agency. But then they could franchise tag him. Oh, never mind. They could franchise tag him and then try to trade him to us. They never do first rounder for him. Duke Tobin would never trade a first rounder for anybody. Duke Tobin loves his draft picks. But then that's also a question. How would that go? And Donald gets sacked yet again. Are we surprised? 4th and 21. And Donald is sacked. Throw the ball, sir. He doesn't have to sign the franchise. You're right, he doesn't, but there's like a certain period where if you don't sign it, it becomes like you start getting fined and stuff. Like, the NFL does not make it easy for players not to sign the franchise tag. Because at some point you start getting fined and you start costing yourself money by not signing it. So, it's kind of a mess if you don't sign it. That's what, 8th sack, I think? Pretty sure that's the 8th sack of the game so far. It's so funny, like, games like this where it's like the Rams. The Rams could put this game away by just going down the field and scoring a touchdown. But they're like, and this has happened so far throughout the whole entire playoffs. These teams, they keep these like teams in the game because they don't just put them away. 2 first rounders, possible. Well, the thing is, like, again, you got to keep in mind the person deciding to let Duke Tobin go is Mike Brown. Like, he's not going to let him go. Like. Mike Brown is cheap. Duke Tobin is cheap. Duke Tobin isn't even a GM. He's a player personnel because they don't want to actually pay a real GM. Mike Brown likes when he doesn't have to spend money. So they're not gonna change that. Micah does love Burrow. I agree with you. 2 first rounders. There's no way Duke would ever trade 2 first rounders for anybody. You could tell him he's getting primetime Deion Sanders, and he would say no. Duke loves his draft picks. Murphy in the first, the Cowgirls. No, I think what they would do is if Micah wants to hit free agency, you know, then just say you refuse to play with the Cowboys or sign with the Cowboys and hit free agency. He's on a contract here. Micah comes. I would love for him. I would love to get Micah or Max Crosby or Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's another guy I would love to get. Myles Garrett actually was like recently, they were the Ravens guy, Rosengarten, the right tackle. He wanted a jersey swap with Myles Garrett after the game. And he said something to him. He was like, yeah, I know I'm a nobody. You know, I know I'm like a, nobody in the league, but can we jersey swap? And Myles Garrett was like, you're in the NFL. You're not a nobody. You're like, you actually, like, obviously, yes, we 100% we can jersey swap. Like, that was actually a nice thing. And maybe be like, you know what? Let's do the James Harrison thing. Let's get him. Calvin Williams, 12-yard run. Mike Brown is not running the daily operation team. He is. Well, you're right. No, he's not running the daily operation. But like, in order to fire Duke Tobin, it's literally going to be Mike Brown. Like, even if it's not his technical job thingy, like, he's not letting Duke Tobin go. He's not letting Zach Taylor go. Neither of those guys are going to go without Mike Brown okaying it. Like, Mike Brown's not accepting that. The Raiders game, he didn't want to leave. Yeah, I know. Micah loves him. Everyone loves Joe. Which running back should we draft? Scatterbo. Scatterbo. We should draft Scatterbo. Ah. 26-yard run by Kyron Williams, and they call it back from a holding call. Would be nice if they surprised us. Is a lot, yeah. I'd be happily surprised if I get a surprise in the freaking playoffs, so I can actually enjoy one of these games. Again, last night's game was actually pretty good. Shouldn't say I can't enjoy any game. Last night was actually it was one of the rare occasions. Alright, 1st and 16 after a holding call and a humongous run. And then there's another holding call. Back-to-back holding calls. The holding call game is real today, boys. First and 26 now. Let's check this out. Stafford's about to get a 26-yard run. The Rams were about to be into Vikings territory to put this game away. And now the referees are like, oh, hell no. And now a false start. 2 holding calls in a false start. Oh, my lordy. Yeah, he's good. What are these referees doing? I mean, 2 holding calls and a false start, bro. How many times you gotta call penalties? The game is already put away. Now the referees are bringing it back. Kyle Williams 2-yard run. The referees are trying to bring this game back to life. They're trying to bring it back to the future. Taylor Swift Black Magic. Possible. As I say, anything is possible. 2nd and 29. Five-yard run by Kyron Williams. 3rd and 24. All right, come on, boys. Don't let the devil magic get it. Third and 24, baby. Crazier things have happened. 4th and 18. All right, they're going to punt. They are about to punt. See what the Vikings want to do with the rest of this game. Seven minutes and 30 seconds left. Chiefs don't want to play the Vikings in the Super Bowl. That's why the Vikings are laying down. Possible. All right, Vikings started at their own 20. This game is already put away. Padding stats, making them go for 2. Football, field lengths. Johnson, Gordon, Henderson. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of decent running backs. And yeah, I agree with you. A lot of good options. All right. $7:25 to go. This is our chance. This is our team. This is our thingy-wingy. 2 running backs. Take 2 running backs? No, we're not going to take 2. If we cut Zach Moss, we have to re-sign Khalil Herbert, obviously. But we cut Zach Moss, sign Khalil Herbert, take 1. You get 3 running back system there. Comeback begins. I mean, yeah, 18 points down. I guess anything's possible, right? Chiefs, scared of Bengals. I think you mean. Chiefs scared of Joe. Yeah, Chiefs are scared of Joe. Chiefs are not scared of the Bengals. Okay, Chiefs are scared of Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. They are not scared of how Zach Taylor coaches. They're not scared of our offensive line, and they're not scared of our defense. That's why I said in the video, I was like, the Chiefs are not scared of the Bengals. And someone's like, oh, no, they're scared of us. No. They're scared of Joe Burrow. They're scared of Jamar Chase. They're scared of T. Higgins. They're not scared of the Bengals because Zach Taylor pulls us down with his coaching. Because our defense pulls us down. Because our offensive line pulls us down. If everything was perfect, plus we have with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, yeah, they would be definitely scared of the Bengals. They're scared of Joe Burrow. That's the difference. They're not scared of the Bengals. Miracle in the desert. Yeah. He's always cheesing. We need 1 throw, 3 round drafted players. And Trey. They're scared of 91. They are scared of Trey Hendrickson too, you're right. Although, how many sacks does Trey have on Mahomes? I don't know how many sacks he has on Mahomes. So that also takes in consideration. And incomplete pass deep left to Jordan Addison. Get 2 monster guards. Get rid of Captain Volson. I agree with you. He's still a bad man. No. I mean, everyone's scared of Trey. But I don't know how many sacks he has because there's always a penalty usually, you know? So that scenario doesn't usually go well for Trey. Nine-yard run for Cam Akers up the middle. They're down at 1 at Minnesota's 29-yard line. Alright. Sam Darnold is now going to try to get a contract somewhere else. And Cam Akers runs the ball for 1 yard to get a first down. Unless the freaking Vikings just run off the rest of this clock. Which is very possible. Then they just roll over and accept defeat. And the purple incarnations of Satan figure out a way to do it. Lamar Jackson has the lowest scores. Other tests they do. Bills will send IQ 80. Lamar home. Oh, lordy. How do you know his IQ? Did he do an IQ test like publicly? Didn't see any public IQ test for him, but wouldn't shock me. First down 10. And they're challenging it. They're challenging the first down. Let's see. I don't know. That's close. That's very, very close. I saw it today. Oh, okay. Bills literally got embarrassed by Lamar earlier. That's actually close to a first down. I don't know. We thinking this is a first down? They challenged it. The Rams are trying. They're trying desperately just to end this game off. They stopped them. They actually stopped them. It's going to be 4th and inches. 4th and 1. That's insanity. Are they going to punt it? They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. They don't get this, bro. If they do not get this. Okay. 4th and 1. Lamar is scared of Josh. I mean, Josh is like Lamar, but Josh can run through a brick wall. Alright, 4th and 1. First down, Sam Darnold on the tush push. They did a tush push with Sam Darnold. Dang it, bro. They know the meta works. They know the meta works with Sam Darnold tush pushing it. Dang. They did the cheat. They did the cheat code. The 4th and 1 cheat code. And negative 2 yard pass to Aaron Jones out of the backfield. I swear the Vikings are running so much clock off right now, bro. I can't tell if they're trying to come back or they're just accepting defeat in a very, very sad, pathetic way. I can't tell which it is. Wonderlick test 13 out of 50, which is 80. Oh, dang. Well, give us something. Jefferson, he listened, he should sign with the Bengals. I would love him to sign with the Bengals, but they just also got a pass down to the 50-yard line for a 22-yard grab. Wow. Okay, well, I guess the Vikings are not giving up. Just the game is kind of... The clock is kind of going down, boys. And, okay, there's a illegal hand to the face penalty, which will be... Oh, penalty on LA, so it's on the Rams. All right. Oh, you're right. He did get a 13. Wild. I mean, I don't really look too much into those tests. Doesn't mean he's not. It doesn't mean he can't play quarterback. Maybe his decision making's not the greatest, but it doesn't. You don't need great decision making to run. That's all he really does is just take off running and runs. And Donald gets sacked. Down goes Donald. Down goes Donald. 2nd and 18. 9th sack now? Yup. Vikings should keep Kirk Cousins. What do you mean keep him? They don't have him. 7-yard pass to Naylor. They don't have Kirk Cousins. Falcons have him. Burrow is 126. That's not surprising at all. Burrow is very smart. Rita was a miss. Risk loss. Yeah. Definitely does not help losing Reader. Well, you need a good decision-making quarterback if you want to be good. Hey, listen. Kinda not. I mean, if you just want to... You want to be a very good mobile quarterback. That's what he is. He's a very good mobile quarterback. I mean, he makes some questionable decisions. If you watch Lamar Jackson's game, he has some questionable decisions, but, you know. What are they doing? Why are they trying to... Freaking Vikings are annoying. Joe's elite. Joe is elite, yeah. Oh, they're going no huddle because he dropped it. Hold up. He dropped it. He did not catch that ball. Oh, that's going to be a thingy. 4th and 11. He dropped it. He did not catch that. Love Joey, not quite my IQ. Yeah. All right. This is actually game. This is game. I love Joey, not quite my IQ, but this is not really quarterback. He's a running back. Yep, he is a running back. And running backs usually don't care too much about decision making as much. Usually the idea is just to run forward and make a play that way. Pass down the field and incomplete. Rams football at the 46-yard line. Incomplete. Vikings lose it. Yep, Vikings lose. Then he's not really. Like the ability to be able to speak like our Joey. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the Rams. Shout out to the Vikings for trying. At the end of the day, half the battle is you tried. We didn't get a Daniel Jones chance, which kind of hurts. I wanted a chance with Daniel Jones. Incomplete. Vikings lose it. Once again, Vikings away scored 9 points in a very meaningful game. That is true. This is the second time in a meaningful game they only scored 9 points. Against the Lions and now against the Rams. But now they're calling their timeouts. Why are the Vikings calling their timeouts? Oh, wait, no mind. They're not calling their timeouts. They actually are doing the complete opposite. They understand the perspective that's going on. They have one timeout left, so they're not going to call anything. Oh, Lordy. Vikings, I feel bad for you. I do. Like you did to yourself, but still. No, they did call a timeout. Never mind. I am wrong. Are they actually calling timeouts, though, on the low? They're actually calling timeouts. I hate the Vikings so much. I actually hate the Vikings so much. Why are you calling timeouts when you're down by 19? Get in the playoffs. Gee, well, not a good game, but have a good night. Have a good night, Chris. Remember someone told me Jordan better than Joe Burrow. Told you don't make no sense. Rams finally get blown out by Philly. Yeah, they probably will. Not blowout. We all know. It don't matter if it's the playoffs, man. You're down by 19. Stop playing. 3rd and 4. I feel bad for Justin Jefferson. Yeah, I do too. Toss play. And it's going to be short. 4th and 2. And the Rams will punt it. Vikings will get the ball back with one more chance left. Let's see what the Vikings have cooked up. They used their timeouts. Wildcard preparation. Shout out to all the people. Penalty delay of game on the Rams so that they can get a better punt. Let's try to get the team to jump. Pat who? Pat Burrow. Best response. Exactly. And they will start at their own 9-yard line. Love Chase, man. Chase is amazing. That was funny when Chase said that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Pat who? Who's the best quarterback in the NFL? Joe Burrow. Some would say Patrick Mahomes. Pat who? And then Patrick, and then freaking, what's his name? Patrick Mahomes got so offended by that. He was like, oh, I got rings, see? I'm the who. Like, okay, bro. Come on now. It was a funny joke. You're taking it too seriously. Like, obviously, yes. Everyone knows who you are. Sam Donald, 7-yard pass to Sherfield. With no timeouts left. And a solid hope and a prayer. The Vikings, will they go no huddle here? Nobody cares. They will go no huddle, though. 6-yard pass. And that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in this ball game. And the Vikings are trying desperately to come back. This might be the greatest comeback in the last 2 minutes of a game. Grass is green. Not gay, Pat. Chase Brown is better than Zach Moss. He is better, yes. For real, though. Yeah. So it's a 18. It needs to be an 18-point comeback in 2 minutes. That's a touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, onside kick, field goal. Not saying it's possible, but I mean, it's never been done before. You never know. Anything could happen. Very doable. Ryan, see you Saturday. Good night, dogs. Good night, John. Have a good night, man. What crime my last name was. Bro, hey, don't be hating on my mans. Don't be hating on my mans right now, bro. That's my mans right now. I don't do face cam for playoff games if the Bengals are not in. I'm not doing face cam for playoff games till the Bengals aren't in, bro. That's not happening. The Bengals are in the playoffs. I will always show my face. 49-minute halftime. Yeah. Commercials. They got to get the commercials in, bro. They got to get these. There's only so much more time left in this game. It's 2 minutes. They got to get all the commercials in. That's why they call it a 2-minute drill. Do they call it a 2-minute drill? He really wants to see your face, bro. Hey! Incomplete pass to Jordan Addison. Happy? Show Butterscotch. Butterscotch is sleeping, John. He's sleeping over there in his little hidey hole. I would, but it's usually at this time. He goes to sleep around this time, so I literally see him right there. He just yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that 'cause my room's a mess, but he's sleeping. Second day on the 10. Honestly, I don't think it would be a bad trade. Joe Burrow for Sam Darnold for a 3rd rounder. You smoking? Are you on your MacBook? No, I'm on my computer. On my computer right now. I just don't want to do face cam for playoff games that the Bengals are not in. In all honesty. Oh, Lordy. Come on. Come on, Vikings. You're making this last a lot longer than it needs to be. And Donald gets sacked. Can you now quit? Vikings, can you please now quit? I mean, this is now embarrassing. Now you just get... Like, you could have just ran the ball and ran the clock out. I get it's a playoff game. But you could have just ran the ball and ran the clock out, bro. And just called it GG. Like, that's all you had to do, bro. And you didn't have to get another sack and end up in the record books as one of the worst guys possible. Like, bro, Aaron Jones didn't even go out of bounds. He didn't even care enough to go out of bounds, bro. He was like, whatever. He's like, I don't care about going out of bounds. Fourth and 11. And incomplete. Game over. And the Rams have beaten their opponent. Bam. Bam ham. GG Rams. 10th sack of the night. Yep, 10th sack of the night. They could have just ran the ball and ran off the clock. Just said shout to you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, they should have been 3 and 14 to be honest. But instead, they are not. They were not 3. They were 14 and 3, and they went 1 and done in the playoffs. In a neutral playing site, the Rams got fluffed over and still absolutely annihilated them. You're a good YouTuber. I appreciate you, Jackson. Thanks so much. Is this your full-time job, or what do you do for a living? I do IT. Outside of YouTube, I do IT. I code. I do stuff like that. I work for, I don't work for a company, but I'm a private contractor. But I also do YouTube. I guess I do YouTube full-time. It's just not my, not just only thing I do, but I do both. Doing IT and coding stuff like that doesn't make that much money though. So it's kind of like, I like to have different revenue sources, I would say. I remember when Joe Burrow was sacked 9 times versus the Titans. Yup. All right, boys. That's it. You're the best YouTuber. I appreciate you, Nico. I try my best. I try my best. All right. See you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by live stream. Appreciate you guys. Crazy night, crazy weekend. We live stream every single game except for the Ravens game. And